Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? And welcome back to the channel. Now, obviously, as you can tell, down on the scoreboard, it's already 21-17. We're already through the first quarter. For some of you guys that watched the stream yesterday and obviously somehow still don't know, the game got cancelled / rescheduled yesterday to today, but unfortunately, I had work right before this game started, and unfortunately, I just finished as soon as the game started. But I rushed home, and I'm like, you know what? Although it hurts my OCD a little bit, I'm going to stream the last 3 quarters of the game. You know, typically, I don't like the look of not streaming a full game. I hate going back on the channel and looking at it, but I had a look. I had a look all across YouTube, and I couldn't see anyone else streaming the game. So I thought, there's a chance this does go down to the wires. We can stream the last 3 quarters of the game, see how it goes. But yeah, we'll wait for some people to get in. So at the moment, it's 24-19. Yeah, so Bob wasn't going to stream the game, but I got home a little bit earlier than I thought, and I'm like, you know what? We might as well stream the last 3 quarters of the game. We could get a good finish here, and then we'll be back tomorrow streaming the full game. And look, even if we just gain a few subs, it'll be worth it. All right, so here we go, though. 20 seconds left, and Edwards with the ball. I don't know how good he's been so far. He misses that little banking shot. Warriors will potentially get final possession here. So, like, mind you, I have not watched a second of this game so far. I finished work as soon as jump ball started. I rushed home, and this is the first I'm seeing of this game. So, it might take me a few minutes to just kind of get adjusted to everything and kind of see what's going on. But Melton, to beat the buzzer, he'll be fouled here. So, he'll head to the line. I want to have a look at the box score, see if there's been any standouts. Moody, 10 points in the first quarter. How about that? What about for the Wolves? Ant with 8. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll take that. But yeah, 4.1 left on the clock. Chef coming back in the game. Steph, 1 of 6 to begin this game. Okay, so it hasn't been a Steph night so far. Warriors actually aren't in the bonus. I thought we would have been, but no, it's going to be Warriors ball. 4.1 remaining in this first quarter that we haven't streamed, but that's all right. Give it off to Steph. Steph with 3, Steph with 2, gives it off to Al, and he'll shoot from half court, and will miss. So that's the end of the first quarter, 24-19. So obviously once the second quarter starts, we can probably be adjusted into the game. But yeah, like obviously if anyone has just joined or just joining us now, yeah, didn't get to stream the first quarter with the game being rescheduled yesterday to today, but unfortunately I already had work planned. Usually I kind of plan around my streams, but obviously I couldn't have expected that to happen, and I can't just back out of a early morning work shift, giving them no time to change or anything. So yeah, I got home and I'm like, oh, I've already got all the graphics. All the thumb so we're actually up to 895 subscribers now. So if we can get to 900, it'll be worth it in my opinion. But yeah, welcome to everyone who is just joining. Like I said, didn't see anyone else streaming this, so I'm like, you know what? If it's going to be close, might as well jump on for the last 3 quarters. You never know, it might do well to end it off. Try and get to 900 subscribers today. I'm going to be working on a new video for the rest of the day. I was going to do it now, but I'm like, you know what? Oh, did the Patriots win? So, okay, I did watch a little bit of that on my break. Oh, hang on. Does the stream have a thumbnail on it? Let me just quickly check. Oh, hang on. Hang on, guys. Give me 2. I just realized it doesn't have this. I didn't put a thumbnail on the stream. God, man. I was wondering why it looked like that. I'm like, what's going on here? I made a thumbnail yesterday, for what was supposed to be the game yesterday before it got rescheduled. So I had everything ready to go. So I'm like, you know what? We'll jump on. We'll start at the. Yeah. So John, I am back. I had work. Obviously, everyone would probably know by now. The game that was supposed to be yesterday between the Warriors and Wolves, the first of the 2 matchups, got rescheduled to the following day, today. And unfortunately, I already had work. But I finished work as soon as the game started. So I'm like, if I just get home quickly, we'll stream the last 3 quarters. Because why not? Why not? If the stream does well, that's awesome. If not, so be it. I'm just hoping we can maybe get to 900 subscribers today. That would be absolutely awesome. But here we go. We are underway for the second quarter. And Steph's going to try a 3-ball. And he hits it. Steph, he saw that I was live and he said, you know what? It's time to turn it up. Okay, I've got to fix that. Just got to fix that timer. All right, that's good enough. What's going on, Chris? All right, and so the Warriors are up big here. Like, this is a good start. I wish I could have streamed the first quarter, but it's all right. We're here now. We got 41 in. Considering we've started during the second quarter, we'll take that. So let's kind of see what's going on here. Who's looking good? How the ball movement's looking. Obviously, still no Jimmy. Kick out Draymond. Over Gobert for 3. Draymond misses, and Naz Reid with the rebound. So I thought the Warriors would really struggle to begin this game, coming up against the double bigs, Gobert and Naz Reid. But it looks like Al Horford held it down here in the first quarter. Your predictions, Warriors 131 to Wolves 130. I think it's going to be a close game. That was another reason why I'm like, let's just jump on. Curry, a little float game. He's fouled. So Steph saw your boy streaming and he thought, you know what? Time to turn it up. He was 1 of 6 from the field in the first quarter. And I've got a jug of cordial for anyone wondering. Like, I am so tired. I'm so thirsty. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I literally got home from work, end of the first quarter, and I've just jumped straight into the setup. All right. Steph for some freebies. Hits the first one. He goes 2 of 2 here. We're up by 10 points. Up by 10 points. No Kuminga, who would probably be the third scoring option at the moment. And then as well, no, obviously, Jimmy Butler for the remainder of the season. So, good start here so far. With Steph going 2 of 2, we're now up by 10. I will, Chris. Yeah, I'll, if it's something you need to desperately tell me, just type in the chat. I did see you set in a video, but I already fired up. Steph, GP2, kick out Moody, corner 3. Moses misses. He started off hot in that first quarter. But Richards going to draw the foul on the rebound. So it's going to be Warriors ball here. Good work from the rookie. Looking like a young Westbrook now that that little fade has kind of grown out a little bit more. I'm loving the fro look from the rookie out of Florida, Will Richard. Edgar from Puerto Rico. Go Warriors. I don't think I've had anyone say that from Puerto Rico yet. So welcome in. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, here we go. Moody, side out of bounds. Obviously, this is our rivalry week game. The second one, obviously, our first one was against the Wolves. Steph, a 3-ball! Air balls got heavily contested there late, did Steph. A little bit of a head nod from Steph. He's acknowledging he's all good. Just couldn't get the look off. Alright. Here we go. Warriors up by 10. No Anthony Edwards out there at the moment for the Wolves. So this is a good chance for the Warriors to really penetrate on offense. Try and get this close to a 15-point lead. That's going to be some good D from Steph there. He's limping a little bit. Steph's limping. Steph, if you're sore at all, just please go and sit down, Steph. If you are sore remotely, just go sit down. We cannot afford Steph to be injured. So obviously streaming the rest of this game. Streaming the following game versus the Wolves as Busy Bones Highland's going to miss that deep 3. Streaming the game versus the Jazz in a couple of days' time as well. They're not streaming the game on the weekend versus Detroit at this rate. But I am tempted to take work off for that game. I don't do it often, but I'm very tempted to do so. So we've got 100 people in. To anyone who's just joining us, we didn't get to stream the first quarter. Unfortunately, I had work, but I've gotten home, and I thought we'd jump on for the final 3 quarters. Draymond a 3 over Naz Reid, and that one rims out the former one-season Warrior, DiVincenzo with the rebound, out to Bones Highland. Back to DiVincenzo. And that's going to be something called there on GP2 off the ball. So Melton will be able to check into the ball game now. Oh, hang on a second. Wait, more games have been rescheduled. What is going on in the NBA? 3 games in 2 days have been postponed. I just got someone just texted me then saying, did I see the other postponed games? So Nuggets Grizzlies was postponed, and same with Mavericks and Bucks. Does anyone know why in the chat? As that's a 3-ball there for the Wolves. Wow, wonder what's going on. I'll have to have a look at that unless someone can help me out in the chat. All right, so here's Melton, our second scoring option at the moment off the bench, and that is going to be a foul on DiVincenzo. Man, I wish we could get DiVincenzo back on this team. Hey, is Curry playing? Yes, Curry is playing. Obviously was questionable to play leading into the game with a little bit of knee soreness, but he pulled up okay during his warm-up. So he's out there. He's looked a little bit limpy in the little bit of time I've watched so far, but he looks okay. But I'm just a little bit worried, you know, like that's our guy, man. We don't want to risk him. Now with Jimmy gone too, like anything happens to Steph, that's a GG on the season, man. But we'll talk about all the trade stuff at halftime as well. I am going to be making a video on it very, very shortly. So off the jump ball, Draymond Green will have it. Bones Highland pressing up high. And that's going to be a turnover there by Draymond. Wasn't on the same wavelength there with GP2. GP2 trying to come off that screen. And Draymond threw it a little bit too early there. GP couldn't get across in time to catch it. So Wolves ball coming off the turnover. Still no Anthony Edwards out there at the moment. I don't know if something's happened to Ant as Gobert hits the little floater. Now, I will say, in the Wolves games that I've watched this season, Rudy Gobert, props to him. He's definitely improved a lot this year offensively, as Steph will try a three, and he will hit it. Chef from downtown. What a second quarter it's been for Steph so far, up to 8 points already in the turn. But like I was saying, man, Gobert, there's a reason why he's getting proper minutes again. He's improved with his touch around the rim. He can hit those little floaters. And he can actually dribble a little bit. Melton will also try a three. Same spot as Steph. He will miss. Steph actually with the offensive board. Out to GP2. Off to Draymond. Back to Steph. 4 players touch it in a span of 10 seconds. Steph dancing. Steph prancing. Steph fouled. McDaniels had to foul there. So it'll be a fresh 14 for the Warriors. Steph had McDaniels in a blender and he just said, nah, I'm fouling you. So due to a winter storm. Okay. That's interesting. It's not often that you see NBA games get rescheduled, let alone 3 in 2 days. Very interesting. I put out a little short on the channel yesterday just talking about the crazy week for the Warriors, and I spoke about that game being postponed as well, because what a crazy week it's been for the Warriors. Steph an All-Star, we win a couple of games versus the Bulls versus Charlotte. You know, Steph heading back to Charlotte, seeing everyone. Then Jimmy's ACL, lose a couple of games. You know, then Kuminga comes back, then he gets injured, a game postponed, and now we're doing this. Moody hits a corner 3. Like, what is going on at the moment? Just so much up and down. It's been a roller coaster of a week and a bit. DiVincenzo gets blocked by Moody. He'll try the 3 again, and he will hit it. So DiVincenzo and Moses Moody trade corner 3s. Moody blocked the first attempt, but it went straight back to DiVincenzo's hands. Melton now attacking McDaniels. Out to Horford. Swings at one more to Pods. Pods got the bigger Randall on him. I'll have to give it off to Buddy Hield here. What's Buddy Hield got? He's got 4 seconds to work. Buddy, deep tree ball! Misses. That was a good look there from Buddy Hield. Now, DiVincenzo's going to try another 3. Oh, hey, check from the former Warrior, Dante DiVincenzo from downtown. That's a bomb. Melton now with Steph off the court. Oh, Gobert in a blender. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, Melt. Put him in a blender. Oh my God. What a crazy game. I'm so happy I've jumped on. Man, DiVincenzo hit a bomb from deep, and then Melton. Oh my God. Got Gobert on a pair of ice skates. Holy crap. Minnesota are still protesting today. Yeah. Look, obviously, you know, I don't ever really want to get politics and stuff involved with this channel for kind of obvious reasons. You know, I think the whole great thing about basketball is it's an escape from, you know, the real world. You know, no matter where you're from, no matter how old you are, no matter what you do for work, no matter where you go to school, no matter which country you live in, no matter what you want to do as a job, no matter what. You know, everyone can just collectively come in, sit down, and enjoy the basketball for 2 hours. Just watch our team go to work, have fun, you know, a collective community of, you know, like-minded fans. And I think that's awesome. But obviously, you know, what is going on is pretty sad from what I've seen. Now, like I said on the stream yesterday, I feel like it's a little bit just not disrespectful, but not the right place for me to speak about it because I'm not from America. I don't truly know what's going on. But from what I've seen, pretty sad circumstances. So to everyone out there over in Minnesota and Minneapolis, prayers out to you. And yeah, hopefully everyone's staying safe. That's kind of all I've got to say on it because, like I said, I'm not fully aware with all the details. I've seen a few things on it, but yeah, obviously with what I've seen, prayers out to everyone involved and, everyone that's currently protesting right now. Stay safe, man. But yeah, like I said, that's for me one of the things I love about basketball. It is just a true escape from reality. Everyone can enjoy it, no matter where you're from, no matter your circumstances in life. Everyone can collectively get together and enjoy something, and that's one of my personal favorite things about this great sport and Dub Nation, this great team, and the really good fan base we have. So yeah, thanks for covering the game, BAB. No problem at all. We try to stream nearly every game on this channel. Obviously, I'm not at the point yet where I could do this full time. I would love to get to that point. So obviously as well, I've still got to work a job and, sometimes work collides with, doing all this. But for the most part, we stream about 2 to 4 games a week on the channel. Sometimes here and there I miss out on the game. We are in a timeout as well, by the way, for anyone wondering. But yeah, stream most of the games, try and upload a video or 2 a week, shorts nearly every single day. Yeah, there's just plenty of coverage. I'm trying to get up there amongst the best Warriors channels. So if you want to stick around and join the crew, definitely make sure to subscribe. Curry on a hot streak, so Kerr benches him. Is there any doubt that Steve Kerr is sabotaging this team? Good question. Now, with Steph, you've got to remember, we have to be very careful. Like, very, very careful. He wasn't 100% healthy and 100% guaranteed to play in this one. So even though he's hot, I'm sure Steve Kerr, Steph, and the Warriors had a set plan for what they want to play him tonight, regardless of kind of how he's going. So I wouldn't be too mad about Steve Kerr with that. You've got to be very careful because if Steph goes down, I hate to be that person, but it is over. Like if he goes down for even a month in the West, it's a wrap. So you've just got to be very careful. But I do agree to a point where I think at times Steve Kerr's, I'm going to say the word boneheaded decisions definitely sabotages the team at times. I think the thing that annoys me the most is the 4-guard lineups where he runs 4 guards and a center. To me, those lineups just kill momentum. We just get out-rebound. Although we can get going out in the break when we've got, a lot of quick guards out there, there's just not enough fluid offense. You don't have enough of what's the word I'm thinking of? You don't have enough of a presence inside to give you true spacing. New England Patriots win. I did see that. Yeah, obviously Super Bowl coming up soon. I'll be excited to watch that one. I wasn't a big NFL fan like a little while ago. It's been something that I've gotten into probably the past 5 or 6 years. I think when Tom Brady went to the Bucks, that's kind of when I started getting into it. I've been an NBA fan for well over 10 years, but I was never really interested in the NFL as a kid. But now that I've gotten older, I've come to like it. I actually really, really enjoy it. I love the 49, love Brock Purdy. But yeah, I'll probably go back and watch the highlights later. Like I said, couldn't watch it due to work. I only just got home 20 minutes ago. But yeah, I'll definitely go back and see that. In the chat, let me know. Did anything... Hang on. I thought we were still... Hang on a second. I'm just going to check. So we are back. The Warriors did just hit a 3. I've just realized the broadcast is frozen. Apologies in the chat. I was wondering why the timeout was taking so long. And then I realized the broadcast has frozen. I did see a few people say that they've had problems with the broadcast in the first quarter. Is Edwards playing? Yep, Ant's playing. He's just come back into the game here as we speak. He's got 8 points. Apparently, I think there's another timeout now. Okay, so there's another timeout now. Okay, so we're fine. So what happened was the broadcast froze for a second. Coming off the timeout, Pod's got a steal. I think who hit the throw? Oh, no, it was a layup from Melton. Yeah, no, it was a layup from Melton. Okay, so I think what happened... So, yeah, okay, so what we missed out on... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we basically just missed out on a Pajemski steal. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah, the broadcast was frozen and I was so confused what was going on. I was like, that's a very, very long time out. But yeah, Steve Kerr is leaving the Warriors. Have you heard about that? Yeah, I have heard that apparently, and I'll cover it in the video that I do this week. Kind of like a mid-season review, kind of an update on all the main topics at the moment. We'll talk about Steve Kerr. I actually will write that down on my whiteboard, actually, to remember. Thank you for reminding me, actually. But yeah, apparently Steve Kerr could be his last season coaching. I personally do think the time is right. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Kerr does go, what type of coach they'd go for. I think Mike Malone could be a good coach. I know he kind of got pushed out of the Nuggets and hasn't properly coached since, but I wouldn't mind having Mike Malone. I reckon he could be alright. Maybe, I don't know about Thibodeau, but like there's a couple of good options out there, and I do think a potential fresh face as Edwards tries a three and he hits it. And Edwards from downtown, his 11th point of the night. Man, this guy is a star. Al Horford, Melton, he's got Gee open in the corner. He takes it himself, goes with the opposite hand, but Melton couldn't get that one to go. Conley, back to DiVincenzo. He's been hot so far. Spike coming off that turnover. And he finds Highland, who misses the three. Wait, is it guaranteed that that's happening, or has the Steve Kerr announcement been confirmed? Alright. There's going to be a call there on Pajemski. So another turnover for Pods there. Looked like that was a moving screen. We need this W. What do you think? Can the Warriors win this? Yeah, 100% the Warriors can win this. We're looking good here so far. Now, obviously, as well, just for anyone who's joined, we didn't stream the first quarter. Unfortunately, I had work, so I didn't get to see what happened in the first quarter. But from what I've seen in the first half of this second quarter here, looking good. Looking good. Everyone's looking aggressive out there. I think that's been the problem for the Warriors in the previous two games without Jimmy Butler. Just not being aggressive enough on offense. Without Jimmy, we need to play a bit more of a fast, reckless brand when Steph's not out there and it's just the bench guys. Try and just generate some turnovers. Try and just play crazy basketball. Because I think that's kind of our only way to counteract losing out on Jimmy's scoring. Oh my god, Naz Reid sent D'Anthony Melton. Oh my god, Melton, get up. You better not be injured. No, he's alright. No, Naz Reid sent D'Anthony Melton packing to the ground there, but luckily the foul call. And the Warriors are already in the bonus here, so we'll get some more Melton free throws. But yeah, I am very curious whether there is a chance maybe Melton gets back into the starting lineup. Now, I know that potentially the Warriors will want to spread the scoring out a little bit more. Maybe have Melton be just that six-man guy to come off the bench and try and do what Jimmy did when Steph was off the court, if that makes sense. So maybe the Warriors could start Steph and Melton together and then put Melton back off to the bench. And then when Steph goes off, bring Melton back in. Kind of similar to what the Warriors did with Steph and Jimmy, obviously prior to that injury. Because he's averaging a career high this year, coming off an ACL. And he goes 2 for 2 here at the line. And, he's just a really good player. Really, really good player. And if he keeps going, he's going to get a massive payday from us in the offseason. Or if we don't pay him, he'll get a payday somewhere else because he deserves it. He looks really, really good as the Warriors get the steal. Speaking of Melton, he finds Buddy Hield. Back to Melton. DiVincenzo on him. I've liked this matchup here in this second quarter. Melton on DiVincenzo. It's been a little fierce rivalry here. But yeah, like I was saying, Melton definitely going to get a payday, averaging a career high. And just a good player. Really good around the rim. Gets to the line. Can hit some good contested layups. Generate plays with little shot clock. Just get to the rim, find his spot as Buddy tries the three and misses. And he's also good at getting to the line, getting those easy buckets. And I think he's a solid defender too, solid playmaker. Ant for three, and he hits it. Ant Edwards heating up. This guy's a dog. Man, so casual Ant Edwards is. 14 points, 6 to 7 shooting, 2 of 2 from deep. I mean, man, I just said it before, but every time we play the Wolves, I can't help but think he should have been a Warrior. If only that lottery ball fell in our favor. Buddy, off the roll to Horford, out to Melton. He hits it! We were just talking about this guy. D'Anthony Melton is going to get a bag in the offseason. As Randall misses the 3, and someone in the chat says Julius Randle playing lazy. Yeah, I've never been the biggest fan of Julius Randle. He's just too inconsistent for my liking. It was the same thing in New York, and I think it's the same thing here with Minnesota. He's having a good year, but I'm not saying during the regular season, but come the playoffs, just too inconsistent in my opinion. As Horford back to the basket, little fader is good. Now Warriors back up by 11. You just put your parlay in for Golden State. Nice, nice. That's going to be another steal there for the Warriors. So, you know, I just mentioned it before. With Jimmy out, when this bench unit is in without Steph, hang on, Melton another 3, he misses. But like I was saying, when there's no Steph out there on the court, and obviously no Jimmy moving forward, when it's this bench unit, I want to see them just play like this. Very reckless, try and force turnovers. Oh my god, DiVincenzo is on fire tonight. He has range, man. What a shot from downtown. DiVincenzo has been the best player tonight. 17 points, 5 of 8 from deep. It always seems to be these former Warriors come back and give us revenge. I wish he was still on the team, man. Melton, he will miss the 3. That 2023 guard rotation for the Warriors was insane. Now looking back at it. So you had Steph Curry, obviously. You had the Splash nephew, Jordan Poole. You had DiVincenzo. You had Ty Jerome, who, after leaving the Warriors, broke out. Was it on the Cavs? I don't know where he's playing now. But yeah, Ty Jerome, he broke out. And then Ryan Rollins, who, since going to the Bucks, has also broken out. So, imagine we had all of those guys right now. Wowee. Who's really winning this? I think if the Warriors can hold on in the non-Steph Curry minutes, they've got this. And with the way they've been doing it at the moment without Steph on the court, I do have faith in the Warriors. But with how hot Ant Edwards and DiVincenzo are, the Wolves might amount a little bit of a second half comeback. But we'll see. Steph with the little NFL pass, full court. Back to Steph. Steph from deep. Misses. Probably didn't need to shoot that, but when you're Steph Curry, you can shoot whatever you want. Randall, near turnover there. Good face defense there by GP2, not letting Ant Edwards get much space. Ant will still shoot it, and he will hit it. Anthony Edwards on a first half heater here at the Target Center. Anthony Edwards, man, this guy is insane. Oh no, nearly a turnover there from Steph. Luckily, Draymond saves it. It'll now end up in Moody's hands. He had a good first quarter, but yeah, hasn't done much here in this second quarter. And that's actually going to be Minnesota ball here. That's going to be another moving screen on the Warriors. This time the rookie Will Richards. So, a couple of moving screen calls here for the Warriors in this quarter. Obviously, just trying to get Steph a little bit of space coming off that screen to let him get a 3 off. I will check the sub count as well. See if we've hit 900 yet. We have. We're up to 902 as that's another good shot there for the Wolves. So, when they have DiVincenzo and Ant out there, they're going to be tough to beat. Especially when both those guys are hot. But thank you guys for 900 subs. We're now on the very exciting road to K. Moody step back. Fading. Misses. Richard the offensive board. Back to Draymond. Steph has Randall on him. Steph. Oh no. Steph falls. No, get up, Steph. He's okay. He's okay. Oh my god, hang on. I think Steph... Wait, is Steph okay? Steph, are you okay, brother? Man, Steph's had a few, moments where I thought he's injured tonight. He's had a few of those little limpy plays, and I'm like, man, don't be injured. Oh my god. Edwards! Boom! Anthony Edwards from deep! What is going on? A 10-0 Minnesota run. Led by the young star out of Georgia, Anthony Edwards. Steph, blocked by Randall. Randall with 1, puts it up for the lead. Randall misses. So the Warriors will... the Warriors will ever so slightly retain the lead. Holy crap. What was going on there to end off the quarter? 10-0 Minnesota run. Anthony Edwards, 19 points, 80% from the field, 3 of 4 from deep. And then DiVincenzo, 17 points, 66% from the field, 5 of 8 from deep. Holy crap, what is going on? What a crazy game. I think we are in store for a very, very good game. So that's the end of the first half. Yeah, we've got a lot of people in at the moment, so if you haven't already, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are looking to hit 1,000 subscribers. To all the new people in here, all the people just joining. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm an Australian, Melbourne, Australia in particular, to be more precise, Warriors fan. I've been watching from down here, down under for 10 years. And for the very first time in April, I'm flying from Melbourne to San Francisco in April to go and watch some Warriors home games. So there's going to be some really cool game vlogs on the channel in April. Some really cool videos at the Chase Center and all that type of stuff. So definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. Some really good content coming over the next year or so. And, you know, I love doing this. I feel like there's a really good market for this. And, you know, I'm trying to keep building my skills and building the channel up. You know, one day I'd love to try and be, you know, one of the best Warriors channels out there. Yeah, so definitely if you want to join the crew, make sure to hit the sub button, man. All subs are appreciated. You know, drop a like on the stream as well. We're very close to being monetized, and I'm excited for that because I really want to invest in some new equipment on the channel. I'd love to upgrade the quality of the streams, the quality of the videos, and all that type of stuff. We'll read some chat now, see what you guys are thinking. So put down below your first half thoughts, you know, any positives you've got, any negatives you've got, or just overall thoughts. Sim Entertainment says Julius Randle is a bum. Wouldn't go as far as to say he's a bum. I just think he's an inconsistent player. An inconsistent player, in my opinion. And I was going to say that New York did a good job at, you know, flipping Randle into Cat, but I would also say Karl Anthony Towns is sort of similar to Julius Randle in terms of inconsistency. Frank says, stop letting GP2 guard their best player. Dude can't stay in front no more. Yeah, GP2 obviously has regressed a little bit. Like, he is getting up there in age as well. You know, not that same player he was during that 2022 run. But, yeah, I wouldn't say he's, like, too bad of a defender. I mean, I'd much prefer someone like a Moses Moody on Anthony Edwards. But at the end of the day, like, some nights you're just going to get players who just can't miss. And that's just Anthony Edwards tonight. Like, I don't think GP2 has necessarily played too bad of defense on Ant in that first half, particularly late in that second quarter. But Ant was just hitting everything. He was floating up, knocking down contested shots. And it's just, you know, we've seen it with Steph Curry. At times, some of these guys, when they're on a heater, you just can't stop them. You just, no matter who you throw onto them, they just knock them down. You cannot stop them. Warriors missing too many players to compete with teams like this. Yeah, to a degree. Yeah, like, we aren't really missing that many players. Obviously, the quality of players we're missing is very dire. Obviously, most notably, Jimmy Butler. And yeah, things just look so different without Jimmy. It's a lot more kind of chaotic without Jimmy. Because without Jimmy, the Warriors either play nervous and kind of stale basketball, if that kind of makes sense. Like, you know, there's no real energy. There's no real, you know, rapid pace basketball. Or we just play, at times, reckless and careless basketball, where we're turning it over, we're just shooting a lot of threes but not hitting them. When we had Jimmy, you had a good mix of control. When he was out there, he could slow it down, get to the rim, hit one of his little faders off an elbow, off a shoulder, or get to the line, slow it down. But when we needed to, he'd get it out in transition, find someone in the corner, or sprint to the rim. You had a good mix of it, but you take him out of the equation, and yeah, things just look very different. And then Kuminga as well. You know, in that, you know, he played 30 minutes and scored 30 points since returning. Unfortunately, little bit of an injury from him. I don't know if we'll see him suit back up. I feel like a trade is only, I think, days away now. Next week is the deadline. I will have a video out maybe tomorrow or the day after talking about literally all the Warriors news at the moment. A little bit of like a mid-season review, what I like, what I haven't liked. We'll talk about all the trade rumors. We'll talk about the season. So kind of just a big jam-packed video, just covering all the big stuff we've had at the moment because there's just so much news about the Warriors at the moment. So much happening. Apparently, I saw a report this morning when I was having me morning coffee that apparently the Warriors now want Miles Bridges, but Charlotte want a first round, if not 2 first round picks because he's having a good year. I wouldn't mind Miles Bridges, but not for 2 first round picks. Maybe for 1 first round pick. But I don't see the Warriors giving up. Any picks at this year's deadline, in my opinion. I think the Warriors' move will come down to which team will take Kuminga without needing a pick as well. Because obviously as well, we spoke about it on the previous stream about the Wiggins trade rumors, and I love that. I love the idea of bringing Wiggins back, 3-and-D guy, and he fits into your system. Now, obviously, he's not a superstar guy. He's not even really an all-star guy anymore. And he wouldn't put us from the team we are now to championship pedigree, although, he was the second best player on a 2022 championship team. Whole different ball game now. But, he would at least take a little bit of the load off of Steph. He can slide right into that starting lineup. You can maybe even have like Steph, Moody, Wiggs, Dre, and I'd love to see Al in the starting lineup, but unfortunately can't play back-to-backs. But a mix of Al and Quinton. Although it seems like now, all of a sudden, apparently Quinton Post is just not really in the lineup. He's only played 5 minutes and hasn't put up a single stat. It's just, so weird. Like, it makes no sense to me. How does Quinton Post go from a nightly starting center, a guy that's having a really good breakout year, getting better on defense, stretching the floor, to all of a sudden just playing like 5-10 minutes a night out of nowhere? Just doing stuff like that, it's going to just continually kill all the confidence in our young guys. Like, we've seen Kerr do that with Moody, with Kuminga, with Pods at times as well, and now Quinton. Like, we're just not getting, getting these guys any, chances. Like, considering where we are at the moment, like, what I would be doing if I was the coach. Okay, so if I'm the coach right now, I'm buying into all these young guys. Because clearly, zero disrespect, but you look like... it is what... it is what it is, isn't it? Maybe the beanie isn't helping. I do have, not long hair. I do have longer hair. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, you've put me off with what I was going to say now. God. I was saying what I would do if I was the coach. I'm buying into the young guys for the rest of this season. Look, it's probably not going to help us, trying to get into the playoffs this year. But to me, there's no world where we're champions at the end of the season. We're already too far behind the pack. We've got to catch our tails once again late in the second half of the season, which is going to mean we're fatigued coming into the playoffs. I think it's just going to be a similar result to last season. And there's only one trade you can do at the deadline that turns you into a championship contender, but it's not going to happen, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, come the offseason, maybe a different story. We've started to see some reports that Giannis has done, final straw. I don't know if anyone else saw this. But Kyle Kuzma tried to recreate Steph Curry's 2016 game winner versus OKC. He did the same move that Steph did and just completely bricked it. And Bucks lost, and Giannis was pissed, bro. But yeah, what I would do if I was the coach, buy into these young guys, try and make a budget move without having to give up any picks or anyone else outside of Kuminga and Buddy. Try and get a DeMar DeRozan, a Wiggins, a Miles Bridges if the Hornets will buy low, but with how good they've been, or with how better they've been, I don't see that happening. But yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know, like that's what I would probably look to do. Because I know people want trades to happen at the deadline. I know they're like, oh, let's go out and get a star. Let's, save Steph and all that. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. This trade deadline is going to be very uneventful for the entire NBA. There's just not really any good players on the market. A lot of players will hit the free agency and trade market come the offseason, and those guys I'm sure the Warriors will target. Guys like LeBron, Giannis, those types of players will be available in the offseason. But not now. Like, the guys we're looking at now, Wiggins, DeRozan, I think are the most likely to. We really need a wing. I wouldn't mind seeing Moody kind of just start at the shooting guard and then bring in a Wiggins or a DeRozan. I put a poll up. I actually haven't looked at the results here. I wanted to see what you guys were thinking. So I put a poll up saying, which wing should the Warriors trade for? And it got 60 votes. So I just put up my community post, which wing should the Warriors trade for? DeMar DeRozan or Andrew Wiggins? 60 votes, 53% said Wiggins, 47% said DeMar. So about 50-50. About 50-50. It is tough because I think Wiggins is definitely better defensively, but I think DeRozan's arguably got a little bit more in the tank offensively. I know DeRozan doesn't really shoot threes or anything like that at a consistent level, but just a good mid-range assassin. But I don't know, like if it was to come down to my decision, I also think you've got to factor in as well what the trade packages will look like, because I'm sure the Kings will be happy to buy low on DeRozan. I think the Kings want to blow it up. Where the Heat, what they're like. Heat are tight asses, in all honesty. Pat Riley, he always wants to win a trade. And look, I understand why. That's why the Heat have been so consistently good for so long now, ever since I was alive. They make good moves, and they typically get the good end of the stick in trades. So the Heat will probably want at least a first-round pick and a Wiggins deal, and I don't know if I'd do that. Like, if DeMar's on the table without a first-round pick, I'd probably take DeMar. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Like, in this scenario, I think if it's Kuminga and Hield for Wiggins... Oh, no, first-round pick for Wiggins, or if it's just Kuminga and Hield for DeMar without that first-round pick, I'm probably taking the DeMar deal. But in saying that, I would prefer Wiggins. If it was just to pick a player, I'd prefer Wiggins. Simply just because we know he fits into the system. Obviously spent 6 years in the Bay after coming across for D'Lo back in, what would it have been, 2019, 2020? I think it was midway through that just garbage 2020 season, I think. I think Wiggins' debut game was either against the Lakers or the Clippers. I remember watching it. I remember watching his debut game thinking, yeah, he actually might be alright here. I didn't think he'd ever be like an actual, second option or second best player in a championship team. But I thought he was going to be good. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting him back. If we could somehow convince the Heat to not have to involve any picks, then yeah, bring Wiggins back and just maybe make a little small trade as well. I mean, if you could bring in Vucevic, if you could somehow, without having to give up, so I wouldn't mind seeing this. Bring in Wiggins and try and bring in Nikola Vucevic. Where are the Bulls on the standings? I want to see where the Bulls are on the standings. Let's have a look. Are the Bulls playing range? The Bulls are the 9th seed. With Milwaukee being terrible, the Bulls actually might be a playing team. So, Vucevic is a free agent. He's probably going to walk this off-season. I know he likes Chicago, because he has a good role on there, and they're still an okay team. But I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors try and get Vucevic as well. I think they could potentially do that. Best of luck going to watch the Seahawks. Oh, good luck. I'm assuming you're a Seahawks fan. There is an Aussie creator, Seahawks Sam, who flew over to watch that game. So, yeah, good luck to the Seahawks. I know they eliminated the 49ers, but no hard feelings. But, yeah, that'll be a good game, Rams and Seahawks. All right, so third quarter about to get back underway. We'll go through some of these chats. Can we see without the cap? Nah, not a good hair day. Not a good hair day. One stream I will do it though, if it's a hot day. You've been calling for Steve Kerr to be fired for the last 5 years. Damn. 5 years. So just after the championship run or around that time? Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what kind of plays out with Steve Kerr. Like, I'm not adamant that he needs to be fired, but if there is a better coach out there that can give us a fresh look and maybe bring us some new energy, I wouldn't be against it. Chris is still here. Stream's doing really well. Yeah, I'm happy I jumped on, Chris. Like, I got a little bit of OCD from it. Like, I hate looking back at a stream and knowing that I haven't streamed the full thing. Like, it annoys me a little bit. But I'm like, you know what? Put that aside. Put that aside and just stream it because it'll probably be close. And I'm happy I have. We've hit 900 subs, so we'll take that. Who do I think is going to win? I think the Wolves pull away with it. If Ant continues, if we can find a way to shut Ant down, I'm certain the Warriors will win. But it's looking like it's going to be one of those Anthony Edward nights. But maybe Steph can really pick it up. But we'll see. Talked way too much. Reply to chat. I'm replying to chat now, man. Come on, let me be. Let me be. I like at the halftime break to talk about all my kind of mock trades and ideas. Horford for 3 to begin the third term. He misses. All right, we've got to fix this timer for you guys very quickly. Randall, quiet first half, only the 2 points, and he misses there. So not a good start to this game for Randall. As that's going to be a turnover for the Warriors. DiVincenzo finally misses a 3. If he hit that one, I would have been a little bit nervous. All right, Pajemski now. DiVincenzo on him. Pods. Oh my God, blows by Gobert and DiVincenzo, but didn't get a foul call. Pretty unlucky there. As Curry with the steal. Full court pass to Pajemski. Easy as can be. Pods with the easy layup out the back. Beautiful steal from Steph. Just a full court pass as well. And Pajemski, who was at the other end of the court because he was complaining about the foul, gets an easy bucket. And off to DiVincenzo. So Ant and DiVincenzo out there. I'm a little bit nervous. Ant from deep. Misses. If Ant hit that, we would have been in some serious trouble. Wowee, the Warriors players looked happy on their faces there as Pajemski gets to the rim and scores once again. B Pods starting off this third quarter very well. He's taken the 3 last shots for the Warriors. Gone 2 of 3. Ant with a turnover. Loses his dribble. It's going to be Warriors ball. So good start to the third term here for our Warriors. Luke Walton. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. As Pajemski. Wowee. Brandon Pajemski. Once again, that is another layup for Pods. And that is his 2,000th career point. So Brandon Pajemski has taken the last 4 shots for the Warriors, all layups in a similar style, and he's hit 3 out of 4 of them. Quick little 6-point run for Pajemski, and now the Warriors are up by 7. Is that a Manchester accent? No, I'm from Australia. I know, Aussies and English people will get mixed up sometimes, but no. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. You think Golden State get this game? Yeah, I mean, look, with how we've come out here, maybe. I was a little bit nervous with Ant and DiVincenzo being out there, with both of them combining for nearly 40 points in the first half, and both of them just knocking down 3 balls from deep. I thought maybe the Wolves come out with a little bit of a surge, but Brandon Pajemski has said, no, that's not happening. Let me go to work. Yeah. Oh, yes. Undisputed. I do remember seeing a Steph Curry podcast where he spoke about the Steve Kerr back injury, and he said that apparently at times when coaching, Steve Kerr was just like unable to move at times. He was really sore and stuff like that. I do, yeah. I do remember hearing about that. Steph spoke about it. I don't remember which podcast it was on, but yeah, I didn't actually know that about Steve Kerr up until recently. But yeah, he has dealt with some back stuff, which has affected his coaching at times. You hope so, yeah. Nurse Grimmy says, let's go. Yeah. We'll take this start to the third quarter. If we can pinch a win here tonight in Minneapolis at the Target Center, I would take it. I would 100% take it. Yeah, 100%. Look, for me, with these back-to-back games today and tomorrow versus Minnesota, I'll be happy if we can just win one of them. I think realistically, it probably will be both teams splitting a game, but if we could somehow pinch both of them, 27 and 21, like, that's not bad, man. That's not too bad. Make a little few small trades and maybe, just maybe, you know, I want to keep some hope and some optimism. Nurse says, bruh, your Australia, Ireland, and UK people sound soft. Like, yeah, we do. Slash the Francisco says, your new subscriber, let's go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You know, obviously all the new subscribers, very much appreciated, as that's going to be a good shot there. So the Wolves finally set to end this Warriors run here, thanks to Jalen McDaniels. I'm just fixing something up quickly. Yeah, so good shot there from McDaniels. I just wanted to check something quickly. But yeah, so that ends the little Brandon Pajemski run there as Moody tries the three. He misses. So a few no foul calls that I thought have been pretty unlucky here for the Warriors. Terry Stotts. Yeah. Oh, DiVincenzo. That's not going to count, but he can get up, man. I don't know what is going on with this broadcast. I'm trying to... Oh, my God. Seriously, man. Can we just watch the game in peace? I don't know why NBA League Pass does this sometimes. It just refuses to work for like a 30-second patch. But yeah, Terry Stotts has had some good little interim coach moments. Like, he rallied a comeback in that Clippers game. So, unfortunately, I missed out on that Warriors bucket there due to the broadcast. So, I do apologize to that. DiVincenzo, the floater misses. Draymond, the rebound. Off to Al. Al now running the ball. Moody all alone in the corner. And he rattles home the three. What a night it has been for Moses Moody. He's worked really well in transition tonight, Moses Moody. And the Warriors are now 5 of 8 from the field in this first quarter. Minnesota only 1 of 5. Make that 2 of 6. Randall finally gets going on the night. He needs to get going here, Julius Randle. They cannot simply rely on just Anthony Edwards here. Draymond, handoff to Pajemski. Rolls around the screen. Pod's little mid-range shot. And Brandon Pajemski. 8 points here already in this third quarter. How about this from Brandon Pajemski? Awesome work. Now, I'm just going to have to get this up on my phone. This is getting ridiculous. I do apologize for that. Alright. Oh my God! Another good bucket there. I think that was from Moody. I'm just going to have to get this up on my phone at this rate. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. It's not working on the computer, so we'll just get it up on here. But I think that was Moody. Alright. Ant to the rim is fouled. Alright. I'm just going to fix this so I don't have to deal with it for the rest of the stream. But yeah, Pods and Moody, man. Those two guys leading the charge here in this third quarter. Steph hasn't had to do too much.
Go bear on it. You have the quick disadvantage. You have to use it, and then Anthony Edwards isn't keeping Draymond Green off the glass. In fact, Draymond is boxing him out.
Oh, no, it was actually Draymond who got the tip in. How about that? Didn't even notice that. So you mean to tell me Melton is the only person off the bench who got points? Also, we've just gained 16 subscribers without me even realizing. So a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I really do appreciate it. As 2-2 there at the line for the Wolves. They bring it back to 9 points. Warriors are on 62. Obviously, we missed out on that Draymond Green bucket. Undisputed says he said Shizemski traded. But I still think Pajemski has a place in Golden State. I think I would like to personally see him stay on the team and continue to grow. I think there's a lot of upside in Brandon. Alright. So here is, speaking of the man, Brandon Pajemski. Has Ant on him. Hand off to Steph. Steph, little floater, and gets the friendly roll. So it's been a really respectable night from Steph. Fortunately enough, hasn't had to do too much, but obviously still had his little moments. Randall, pump fake. Got Draymond Green jumping, and now Randall will be fouled and will head to the line for 2 here. But looking at the replay, could challenge that there. Don't know if there's much contact on that one. Warriors, your second favorite team. Who's your first favorite? Now you see a difference when you have a true center on the floor. Everyone playing their position, now you have height and size. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. That's why I think the Warriors need to make another low-budget move for a center. I'd love to see Vucevic on this team. Randall to DiVincenzo, who has a lot of time, but he misses. It's been a quiet third quarter here for Dante DiVincenzo. Started off the first half on fire, 5 of 8 from deep, but hasn't started off well here in this third, and we'll take that. As Draymond misses a shot there over Naz Reid. Full court pass for the Wolves. One more back to Naz Reid. Deep 3, and DiVincenzo misses the tip-in attempt there. Bulls, your number 1. Oh, you would have been happy yesterday. How wholesome was the D-Rose jersey retirement night? And then Kevin Huerter hitting the game winner and recreating the D-Rose celebration. That was a really cool night. I was happy I got to watch that game. And with Moody on him. Now, I said I wanted to see Moody have the Anthony Edwards assignment, and Ant just blows by Moody. And it's going to be a timeout here for the Warriors. Draymond's on the floor. Hopefully no injury. We know he's had some calf problems in recent times. But yeah, no one can stop Anthony Edwards tonight. I was wanting to see the Moody assignment on Ant, which we've just seen there, and Ant just walks straight past him. I mean, man, this guy is so good, man. Couple of Western Conference Finals trips. You know, he's led the charge over the past couple of years very nicely for the Wolves. And we do have a timeout here with the Warriors up by 9. We've had a nice little lead here for majority of this third quarter. Is it crazy to say Moody's been our best player tonight? Like, obviously Steph. Actually, no, I'm going to take that back. I kind of forgot about the defensive presence from Steph tonight. I was going to say, is it crazy to say Moody's been our best player tonight? Because of that 3-point spacing he's provided. Like, Moody's hit 4 threes, Steph only with the 2. But I forgot to add into the equation. Steph tonight defensively, really good. 4 steals already. Maybe he goes for a career high in steals. Can someone look that up for me? Steph career high steals in a game. He's up to 4 already. That's ridiculous. Obviously, with everything Steph does offensively, it's impressive like how solid he is defensively. I remember early in his career, people always used to flame Steph. Like, that was his weakness. He was like not very good on the defensive end, and teams would attack him. And although that is the case sometimes, like obviously we all remember the most famous moment of that happening, Game 7 NBA Finals. We don't speak of that. But I feel like, especially as he's gotten older, he has really become a solid defender. Like, I wouldn't even say he's a weakness on the defensive end at all. I would actually say he's a solid defender. Gets like nearly a steal a game, plays good on-ball defense. Sometimes can get exploited in the switches, but I mean, so does a lot of guards, so yeah. You haven't been able to watch a lot of Bulls games, unfortunately. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. I've watched a couple of Bulls games this year. Obviously, you know, I'm Australian, so I love, obviously, Josh Giddey. So I love watching Giddey play for the Bulls. I know, like, that's the crazy thing. Like, people, like, back in 2016 actually had the audacity to say Steph is a, like, weak defender at times. Like, that was always the narrative back then, which was ridiculous. All right, here we go. 64-55. We're more than halfway through this third quarter. This game has flown by, and we see Quinton Post come back into the game. Limited minutes tonight. Guy Santos also checks in, and Guy will score. Guy comes in, makes an instant impact, gets to the rim. And we also see Melton come back in, and the young Will Richards. So I don't mind this lineup at the moment for the Warriors. Steph, Melton, Richard, Guy, and Quinton. Yes, you have 3 guards, but you've got a little bit of height in Guy and in Quinton. So I think this can work. That is going to be a, I think, foul there. We'll see what this chat says. Kendrick says, why is Draymond Green playing center when you have a 6'9" Trace Jackson Davis and a 7-foot post on the bench? Keep Green at power forward and play Trace Jackson out at center. Center's back. Yeah, at times I couldn't agree with you anymore. Trace kind of hasn't. Steph's going to shoot a deep 3 and miss. Yeah, so I think Trace hasn't fully developed as well as the Warriors would have hoped by now. I think the Warriors would have hoped that he could have been playing a little bit more minutes, but I feel like at times they just don't even give him a chance. Like, I feel like in a game like this, coming up against Nar, off to Richard. Richard, step back 3, looking like Jordan Poole! My God, that was the Jordan Poole mannerism there. Little step back. Ooh! Man, that's awesome from Will Richard. And that's going to be another turnover for the Wolves. And it's going to be a foul there by Randall. Man, that was a little bit of deja vu there, though, from the young Will Richard. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, public holiday today, but unfortunately, still had to work. So that's why I missed out on streaming the first quarter. But because I got the rest of the day off, knocked off early, I thought, you know what, we'll stream the last 3 quarters of the game. And what a decision it's been. It's been entertaining. All right, Steph at the line here. So transitional take foul. Yeah, we got the steal. Melton was trying to get it moving, and yeah, Randall just wrapped his arms around Melton. So yeah, transitional take foul. Warriors get a little freebie there. We'll take that. We're now up by 13, man. Up by 13. Julius Randle struggling against this small ball team. I know. I thought this would be a game where Randle would play well. If anyone who doesn't remember, we played the Wolves a couple of months ago. I streamed that game. We lost, I think it was 127 to 120. Randle, without Anthony Edwards, was amazing. Gee for 3 misses. I love that. I love that little saying. Gee for 3. But he misses there. But yeah, like Randle misses another shot there. He just looks very clumsy out there at the moment. Santos. Bounce pass to Melton. Melton pump fake. Gets doubled. Gonna have to get rid of it here. Quinton stretching the floor and hitting the 3. Warriors now up by 16. Biggest lead of the night. And Viral Authority says, the F Minnesota doing? Outside of Ant Edwards and DiVincenzo, not playing well. Speaking of Ant, oh my God! What the actual heck is going on? Ant cannot miss. He just hit a turnaround fader, Dirk Nowitzki style, over like 2 defenders, just bottom of the net. Richard steps into a 3 and he misses. Offensive rebound, Guy Santos, and he'll get an easy shot. So a little 4 points here in this past minute for Guy Santos. Love that from him. Another project player who is just getting better by the year. As that's going to be a foul there. Quinton Post on Randall. Appreciate it, Undisputed. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. Been a really good stream so far. We'll check the sub count. We're up to 920 now. So maybe we sneak close to 950 and hopefully maybe get potentially 1,000 by maybe the end of the week or maybe the end of January. All right, so here we go. Warriors up big time here. These free throws are going to be very important for Minnesota. Only 2:45 remaining. I mean, if we can pinch a win here, man, this would be awesome. I just didn't think we'd win this game, to be honest. Like, initially, when I heard that Steph potentially wasn't going to be playing, I thought it would be cooked. Now, I've got to update this timer again. For some reason, it's just frozen. Just give me 1 second for that. Alright, there we go. Alright, and he goes 2 for 2. So, there we go. The Wolves needed that one. Down by 14 here. Can Minnesota amount a little late third quarter run, get this game back in the balance in the fourth quarter? Or can the Warriors hold off the run? Build a nice little lead. Have a lead to cushion on in the fourth quarter. Richard, corner 3! The rookie, Will Richard, looking like a young Westbrook out there. And he's also looking like a young Jordan Poole with the way he's playing tonight. It's been amazing. This kid is special, man. We got to play it for the future. As Naz Reid misses. And that's going to be out of bounds by the Wolves there. Last touch by Randall. So Warriors ball. You're getting Terry Rozier vibes from Randall. Oh, I love that. That's a funny comment. Oh, that's a funny comment. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's made me laugh. All right, so no Steph out here to end off this final 2 minutes. But the Warriors bench has annihilated the Wolves bench tonight. 23-4 bench points. So I've got confidence in these guys out there at the moment as Naz Reid denies Melton there. Let's read some chat. TDJ hasn't developed because that brain... You guys are wild in the chat, man. This is like the comment section of the real app. You guys are going crazy in the chat as Buddy Hield, little opposite-handed floater there. Warriors up by their biggest lead of the night. 19 points. But at home, don't get it twisted. The Wolves will try and mount a comeback here in this fourth quarter. As Ant trying to draw a foul. No, that's a flop. Challenge that one. Challenge that. I don't like that from Ant. Leave the flopping to SGA, man. You don't need to do that, Ant. You're a skilled player. You've barely missed tonight. Ant corner 3 misses. That's karma. Ball don't lie. Pajemski now. 14-4 run here for our Warriors. Up by 19. Pajemski. Ball screen. Step back 3. Brandon Pajemski. Ooh, I like that shot though from Pods. Good intent there. Reid, and that's going to be a turnover. Sloppy pass from Naz Reid. Wasn't looking where he was going. Just no look pass to the corner. Too much juice on it. Richard hit 2 threes. Kerr sent him to the bench. I only just noticed that. That is true. Why would they... Bro, I only just clocked that. That's a good pickup from you there. That is a terrible decision. As, oh my God, Buddy Hield. Looking at the Warriors bench saying, look at me go. Buddy buckets. I mean, maybe we don't trade him. He's back. But are we just at the beginning of the Buddy Hield cycle where it's false promises and false hope? It ain't over till it's over. 100%. 100%. I don't see the Wolves just falling over. I think they'll put up a bit of a fight. You know what I do love about Buddy Hield? I love how he rocks the untucked jersey. I love it. It's such a Buddy Hield look. Naz Reid, pump fake. Man, every time Naz Reid dribbles, I'm like, how does he have such good handles? And then I remember he was a part of Jelly Fam. If anyone remembers that. Like, that's why this guy has such crazy handles and can kind of give himself space off the dribble. Because I'm like, how does a guy of this height have that dribble package? And then I'm like, no. He's like that. Pajemski. Drives, Pods, kick out to Guy for 3. Boom! Guy Santos with 17.7 on the clock. Extends the Warriors' lead, and there's nothing more I love than a little Guy 3. Do I think Curry will come back out? Nah. Not to begin the fourth, probably not at this rate. Although, actually, he's had a really good rest. So maybe the Warriors bring him out and just try and put this game to bed. Melton! And that's going to be a turnover. So 1 second remaining on the clock. Wolves will get a bit of a full court heave. Off to Ant. Ant from half court. And, yeah, got heavily contested there. Didn't get a shot off. So, end of the third quarter. Wowee. Wowee. 16 points to end off the third quarter here for our Warriors. And 22-point lead. How about this? Would not have expected this, chat. Now, if you haven't already, we got nearly we have 500 people watching. Awesome, man. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, rocking with the stream. Dub Nation, we're still riding, man. We're still in it. We're still in the dogfight. If we can play like this, man, don't give up on us quite yet. One thing I do hate, I wish YouTube live chat had like a translate feature for me so I could see what some people are saying, because I can't do that. But yeah, I wonder, it'll be interesting to see when Curry comes back on. Do they give him a little bit of extra rest? See if they even need him late in the fourth quarter. Maybe to see if the bench unit can close this one out. Give Curry that extra rest, because obviously we have a game tomorrow as well. So they want to play Steph as little as possible. And if they need him late in the game, bring him in. Or do they bring him out in the fourth, try and put this game to bed? We'll see. We'll see. What do I think will happen? I think maybe he does come in. Wow, great game. Get the W, Golden State. Yeah, I mean, this will be our first win post Jimmy Butler injury. I'm not counting the Bulls game because like Jimmy's still playing the first half, but like our first potential full game win without Butler, which will be good. We need to start getting some wins. We're just getting 4 more subscribers, so appreciate that to everyone. Yeah, we've gained about 30 subscribers this stream, so thank you very much. Rudy Gobert not playing how he usually does. 5 rebounds heading into the fourth. Yeah, it's weird. Like, all of the Wolves big guys tonight have struggled. And I thought it'd be the polar opposite. I thought Gobert would do what he normally does against the Warriors and get like 15 rebounds. I thought Randall would have like 15 to 20. Naz Reid hit some threes, but nah, we've done well. We've done well to contain those bigger guys. And if we can do that today and try and, I guess, not repeat it, because you can never kind of get the exact same performance, but if we can try and replicate the formula tonight, we could sweep this little mini baseball series. Oh, sorry. Yes, I did mean the Heat game. Sorry. Yes, I did mean the Heat game. I keep thinking about the Bulls game because of the D-Rose jersey retirement. So, yes, thank you for pulling me up on that. I did mean the Bulls game. All right, Bones Highland coming out here to begin the fourth. So, yes, Steph is starting the fourth. Everyone in chat. Steph Curry officially out there at the moment as here come Minnesota. DiVincenzo, who was hot in that second quarter, cooled down in the third, and here he goes in the fourth. All right, here's the chef chat. What has he got? He's got McDaniels on him. Steph blows by McDaniels, blows by Gobert, and nearly an and one play, but Steph will head to the line for 2 to begin this fourth quarter. He's looking good, Chef. All right, your boy Kuminga will be back next game. We love JK. We love JK on this channel. We love him. Hopefully he'll be back for a couple more games, and we'll see if he stays post-trade deadline or not. I'll be interested to see. We'll obviously cover whatever happens on the channel. So Steph hits the first, and Steph hits the second. Almost missed, but obviously he's got the best shooter's touch of all time. All right, Bones Highland. So Wolves have decided not to play Anthony Edwards to begin this fourth. So can they rally a comeback without Ant? It's going to be a lot of DiVincenzo, and he will also be fouled, and he will head to the line. So we get some more free throws here. First minute in, and, you know, Wolves have picked things up a little bit. All right, so GP2 in the game alongside the lineup at the moment for the Warriors. We'll see it in a second. It's Steph, GP2, Moses, Dre, and Buddy. All right, so it'd be Steph, Buddy, Moses, GP2, and Dre. So a very small ball lineup here for the Warriors. Yeah, probably have GP2 at the power forward. Obviously, he's a small ball forward, essentially nowadays. So DiVincenzo, 2 of 2 from the charity strike. That's his 5th point of the 4th quarter already. First minute in. So he's catching on fire once again, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. As that's going to be a turnover from Draymond. Although Bones Highland couldn't save it. So it'll be Warriors ball once again here by the looks of it. It was a good steal from Bones Highland, but the ball was falling towards the sideline. He just couldn't pick it up in time. Alright, so Steph getting half-court pressed. He blows by McDaniels once again, but almost another turnover. But luckily, once again, goes our favour. Warriors ball side out of bounds. 3.2 on the shot clock here, though, so we need to get off a quick look. Maybe a little bit of a high screen for Moses. They do that. High screen for Moses. He drives in with one, fading away. And Moses misses. But GP to the offensive rebound. Back to Steph. And he misses as well. So Warriors not coming up with anything there on that possession as DiVincenzo smokes the layup. That's got to be a foul on Randall. He just bumps Moses to the ground there. Randall just letting go of his frustration there on Moses. What did my boy Moses do, man? Get out of here, Randall. Come on now.
The officials have let them get pretty physical out there, both ways. Absolutely. Only 10 free throws each.
All right. Looks like Gee might come in. All right. Timeout for the Warriors here. Timeout for the Warriors. So we got 573 people in. To anyone who's just joining us, it's been a really good performance for our Warriors so far. Good work from Moses tonight. He's looked good. Steph doing it on both ends. And just a lot of guys just chipping in here and there. But for the Wolves, it's been all Anthony Edwards and all DiVincenzo tonight. We are going to get a timeout here. Steve Kerr wants to sit down and talk things over. Probably give Steph a little bit of a rest as well. All right. True DeMac says Vegas made the call for Rudy Gobert. Man, you guys are good in the chat. You guys have had some really funny comments tonight. I will say that. There's been some funny ones. We've just gained 2 more subs as well. So thank you to whoever has just dropped a sub. So would love to try and hit 950 subs. Try and get ever so slightly close. Oh my god. Porky Pig moment. Try and get ever so slightly closer to 1,000. But let me know in the chat. How do we think this one's going to play out? Like, we should win this one. As long as we just play semi-well. Like, I don't even think we have to match Minnesota's play. They've got a lot of... They've got a long way to claw back, and they've got a lot of work to do. So even if the Warriors have a few bad minutes, I think it should be enough. As long as we just have, like, a couple of minute patches where we're playing some good offense. Yeah, it's crazy, Elijah. Welcome in. I didn't get to stream the first quarter because of work, Elijah, but I decided, you know what, we'll jump on for the last 3 quarters. Why not? And yeah, what a decision it's been. And now knowing that people will join regardless, even if it's just for a half or for, you know, miss out on a quarter or so, I know that you guys will kind of still join. So now that I know that, I will continue to do that more. But yeah, well, we'll see. Like, I think we should win this. I just don't want to jinx it. I think we should be alright here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Let's see. If the Warriors don't win, it's over for the season, unfortunately. Unless it... Yeah, so if we... Like, that's what I mean. Like, if we do lose this, you're going to start to be very concerned. Because, like the Mavericks game, we were the better team all night. We had the lead for a while. We just couldn't close it out. And that's the big concern for the Warriors. Obviously, Steph can't play the entire 4th quarter. So, who is going to be the other guy to help close out these games? Yeah, Elijah, I was up for work at that time. I watched the last bit of the game. So, I'm assuming you'll have a video out for that. Alright, here we go, guys. Wolves ball. Randall with Draymond on him. I love that matchup. Off the screen, DiVincenzo misses the corner 3. Draymond with the very long rebound. Nearly turns it over, but Draymond, good peripheral vision. Draymond, hand off to Steph. Shoot it, Steph. Shoot it, Steph. Shoot it, Steph. Come on! Bang! Yes, from deep. Steph, good work there. Draymond, the handoff and ball screen. Enough space for the chef to do his little shimmy. Randall, And he'll be fouled there by Draymond. Ant Edwards will hit 30. Yeah, he's been good tonight, Ant. All things considered, he's only got like half of the Wolves' points tonight, him and DiVincenzo. Yeah, no production from the Wolves bench tonight at all, really. But yeah, it's going to be the 22nd point of the night for Steph. Not an efficient game by any means, but just hitting big-time shots when needed. All right, so that's going to be the third foul of the quarter here for our Warriors. So we've got to be careful. We definitely don't want to let the Wolves roll into the bonus early here in this fourth quarter. We don't want to give them any easy shots. We want to make it as difficult as possible for them here in this fourth. And that's going to be another foul. So the fourth now. So not great. So Buddy Hield picks up the foul. Warriors want a challenge here, but I don't think they'll use it. Bonus came early. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Wolves will get into the bonus here very early. It's already the fourth foul of the quarter for the Warriors. We'll have a quick check at the NFL score as well while we've got a stop in play here. 10-6. 10-6. Ooh, alright. I'm excited to watch that game. I'll probably watch that game after this while I have my lunch. Alright. Oh, Bones Highland misses the free throw. That's going to help. But yeah, let me know in the chat who you guys think will win that one. Rams or Seahawks? I got the Seahawks winning. So that would be an interesting Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots. Alright. Highland missed the first one. And hits the second. So obviously there was a foul on the three-point line. So he'll get one more. He hits the last one. It's back to a 20-point ball game. Shout out from the Philippines. Yeah, we've got a lot of Philippine viewers. So welcome in. Yeah, I did see the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. Low-scoring game. But yeah, Drake May leading the Pats to the Super Bowl. All right, so Bones Highland, 1 of 3 at the line. That's going to hurt the Wolves. Steph weaving between traffic but misses the floater. Wolves get lucky on that possession. Now Highland will try a 3 and will miss. So Bones Highland. Was that another foul for the Warriors there? I had to just quickly plug my computer on. That better not be another foul for the Warriors. It is. Oh my god. So already... Oh my god, through not even 3 minutes of action, the Warriors have amounted 5 fouls. And the Wolves are already in the bonus with 9 minutes to go. If you're joining because you're parlay, welcome in. They're blowing them out. What's happening with the Wolves lately? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't been super tapped into the Wolves lately. But yeah, they're rolling into this game with some pretty bad form. They've been losing a lot recently. I just feel like the team is stagnating at times. As Randall goes 1 of 2. So with the 3 shots at the line for Bones Highland and then the 2 at the line there for Randall, they want to combine 2 of 5. So those 3 points, they're going to be costly, man. Every point counts when it comes to rallying a comeback. Draymond bounce pass to Steph and he hits the layup. Man, the connection between Draymond and Steph this quarter has been great. A lot of good finds and reads from Draymond as McDaniel smokes the layup. This is ugly for the Wolves, man. This is a nowhere near fully healthy, best look Warriors team, and I'd be a little bit concerned. I would be a little bit concerned here if you're a Wolves fan. As Moody gets the steal and hits the 3, man. I'd be concerned here if I was the Wolves. This is some ugly basketball. Outside of DiVincenzo and Ant, they've looked terrible. Like right there. Right there, Moody gets it. I want to actually go back and have a look at that. I'm going to be... Oh, we got an ad. We'll have a look at the Real app. We love the Real app. I'd love to be sponsored one day by the Real app. But yeah, that play there... yeah, Moody hits the corner 3. So that's his 19th point of the night for Moody. And that's, I think, his 5th 3 or 5th or 6th 3 as well. So, yeah, I don't know who I'll use for the post-game graphics. Now, as well, I might as well mention this now while it's in my mind. If you guys haven't already and you use Instagram and TikTok, make sure to follow me over there. I do post like graphics and short form content on both of those platforms. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Both the usernames are just Bay Area Breakdown, all lowercase YT. And you'll be able to find me on there. Definitely make sure to do so. So we got some Warriors fans, some just casual NBA fans, and then we got all the parlay people. Just join because the Wolves are blowing my 8-leg. Yeah, I don't think many people would have predicted the Warriors to win. Like, as you can see on the rolling graphics, the Wolves are the pretty heavy favourites tonight. You need Steph one more rebound. Man, all these parlays. Oh my god. Oof, a couple of Porky Pig moments tonight. If this becomes a blowout, a lot of those will go down the drain. With Steph, anything possible. Like, wins like tonight make me think, you know what? F the off-season. Let's go for it now. Let's trade for Wiggins. Let's trade for Vucevic. Let's give out all these picks. Let's just do it now. But then, like, tomorrow, like, we got to see how both these games go against Minnesota before we start getting on our high horses, because knowing what will happen, we'll get all excited, then tomorrow rolls around, the Wolves will blow us out. We got to see how both games go first. But yeah, quick turnaround. Obviously, Al Horford won't play tomorrow. I wonder if Melton plays. Will they manage him for a game? Still coming off that ACL. Will Steph play? So, you know, if we get a win here, are the Warriors just happy to go 1-1 and just let a lot of the older guys rest tomorrow? I could see that happening. But yeah, we will be streaming the game tomorrow, regardless of what the team looks like and whatnot. Yeah, we will be streaming that game. Another early start. But yeah, I'm excited for it. All right, so up 25, 8 minutes remaining here. Where does Kuminga go? Well, Kuminga's, out with knee soreness tonight, so we'll see if he maybe returns tomorrow or later in the week versus either Utah or Detroit, but hopefully he gets back in, because we need to keep racking up these wins pre-All-Star break. DiVincenzo with 3, misses off front iron. I think we're good here. Oh no! The devil is back! And he wears number 5, Anthony Edwards from deep. This guy is an absolute beast on the court. Oh, Steph v. Ant. Come on, give it to Steph, Draymond. Please, I want to see this matchup. Moody gets the switch. Edwards follows Moody. So now Steph has a mismatch with the older Conley on him. But Conley, Draymond a deep 3. Misses. Do you guys remember when Draymond walked down Rudy Gobert and slammed it on him for the win? Like, not for the win, but like to seal the game out. Draymond, bro, goes crazy whenever he sees Rudy Gobert on him. Oh my god, DiVincenzo, if he hit that, I would have got a little bit nervous. He misses. Draymond, the hustle, saves the play for the Warriors. And Steph, crossover. Oh, saucy. And that's going to be a hard foul there on Conley. So, Steph. Oh, he high-fived someone in the crowd. What a cool moment that is, bro. And I love the stadiums that have like a gap behind the basket where the players can walk towards the crowd. I love that. Steph gives a little high five to a fan in the crowd. Bro, that better be me soon, man. Steph better get... If we meet Steph Curry, we get a photo or get a signature in the vlogs I'm doing when I fly over to San Fran in April, bro, that's going to be the best video of all time. Hands down. Alright, Steph hits the first one. So Richard and Pajemski come on. Draymond's going to head off, and same with Moses. So we'll get the 2 young guards out there. Draymond giving some high fives. Potentially means his night is done. And look, this is good, man. Steph's got a smile on his face. He's high-fiving people in the crowd. Alright, and Steph hits the second. So, Nurse needs the Warriors to win this. And the chef to get off the court. He's got 26, bro. You're hanging on for dear life here, my friend. Oh, wait, was it 25 or 26? Oh, Santos with the steal. Pajemski saves it. Steph pump fake. Oh, Steph, don't be injured. Get up, my friend. Was it 25 or 26? Because he's on 26 now. Yeah, it's on 26 now, I think. I'm pretty sure if my math is right. Oh, Steph's gone for a rest. You might... Nurse, you might be alive, my friend.
The goal here for the Warriors is to keep him open.
One more for Pierce. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he'll keep climbing up that all-time scoring list as Pajemski turns it over. Wolves ball here, but Warriors up big time. This should be a blowout, as that's going to be a foul there. Randall. Obviously now all fouls will result in free throws. Wolves in the bonus here. We got 600 people in. Make sure to drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the very exciting race to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, if everyone just subscribed right now, we would very easily get there. We're up to 934 now, so we're only a little bit away, man. We're getting close. No, we're up to 994. Holy crap! Got to be excited there on the finger. All right, so first free throw for Randall is good. So yeah, obviously for anyone who doesn't know, we take on Minnesota again tomorrow. Obviously, we're supposed to have a day off today, but the game got rescheduled to today. So it's a back-to-back now. So yeah, we'll see what happens in that game. I do think, I'm going to make a prediction that the Warriors rest Steph, Al, and maybe like a Draymond as well. A couple of the older guys, but we'll see. We'll see how they pull up. All right, so we got Melton, Pods, Richard, Gee, and Al out there at the moment. So a good mix of guys out there. Our bench unit has been solid as Gee attacks Rudy but misses, and with the rebound. So this will be the last chance here for the Wolves, these final 6 minutes. Edwards, and one! Ant-Man. Bro, this guy is a beast. An absolute beast, man. Hello. Hi, brother. Good morning here from the Philippines. Go Golden State. Yeah, so this is an early game here for me as well. It's currently only 11 a.m. in the morning. This game started at 9:30 for me, so a bit of an early start here. Obviously started 4:30 local time at the Target Center, so early game. I don't mind these early games. You know, it gives you the rest of the day to, you know, do some other stuff, but yeah. All right, so Ant looking to rally. A little bit of a late comeback here. Randall a three, and he misses. God, Julius Randall tonight. 3 of 12, 0 of 5 from 3. Just god-awful numbers. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Warriors need to make a trade. Yeah, we'll be uploading a video on that sometime this week, my friend, talking about that. Pajemski. Richards all alone. Misses, but bro, from that angle, he looks like Jordan Poole with the low top cut as well. Man. Man. I miss Jordan, bro. Edwards. Oh my god. Bro, Ant cannot miss. 32 for Ant. 13 of 20 from the field. I don't know why the camera's blurry. Focus. There we go. Hi, Bay Area. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Melton. Into Al. Al with Ant on him. Mismatch there. And the big fella feasting at the rim. So 20-point game. 5 minutes left here. We should be all right. I'll let my friends know to sub. Appreciate it. We want to get everyone in here. Fast break for Richard. And he scores. Wowee. Timeout for the Wolves. The Warriors are going to win this game, it looks like here. Now, there isn't 7 minutes remaining, by the way. There's actually 5 minutes. I've just noticed that for some reason, the timer that I used, the ESPN one, just occasionally freezes. But yeah, there is 5 minutes left. I'll update that now for you guys. There we go. 5:10 remaining. 101 to 79, 5 minutes. Yeah, just fix the timer there for you guys. But yeah, we've won this one. Bearing the literal most crazy comeback in Minnesota Timberwolves history. Actually, no, that comeback they had. Who did they beat? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, Denver. Bro, I remember that comeback against Denver that the Wolves had, bro. That was a crazy run. Both teams throwing the white flag and bring the end of bench in? Probably not. We'll see here. I wonder if the Wolves throw the white towel in early. I mean, there's still a little bit of a chance in time. Mention my name in your live. Robs Xander 7647. Rosalina says Warriors for the win. Yeah, hopefully. So yes, so Steph Curry now ties Paul Pierce for 19th all-time on the all-time NBA points list. So he's climbing up there, Chef. Defense? Yeah, we're going to need some defense here to close it out. Oh no, that's it. Warriors have won. Warriors have won. Wolves. The Wolves have thrown the white flag in. The Wolves have emptied the bench. The Warriors have won. Let's get some W's in the chat. I want to see some W's in the chat, man. We're going to get a big win here. Big win. Our first win since the Butler injury is Rob Dillingham. Man, I've forgotten about Rob Dillingham. Damn, man. Is he just going to be an end-of-bench guy? I thought he would have been nice by now. They need to trade him. Get him somewhere else. What they should do is package Rob Dillingham and something else to hang on, Richard will shoot this three and he'll miss. I think the Wolves should trade Rob Dillingham and maybe a pick to an experienced veteran point guard that they could maybe ship away. As Dillingham will shoot a three and he will brick that one. Yeah, so you obviously get Dillingham onto a young rebuilding team, get him some experience, but then the Wolves also get another point guard because that Wolves team, man, they need another point guard. Conley just unfortunately doesn't cut it anymore. He's too old. He'll retire at the end of this year, Conley. Melton. And he will hit... No, he'll miss the floater. Alright, yeah, we got some W's in the chat. Let's go, man. Drop a sub if you guys haven't already as well. I mean, can we hit 1,000 subscribers right now? We have 674 people in. We are 55 subscribers away. Can we do it? I really want to push this because we could do it right now if you guys wanted to. As what a way that would be to celebrate a win. As Melton hits the shot there. So what a night from Melton. I mean, man, this guy... We literally are about to break my record for viewers on a game that I wasn't even going to stream, man. You guys are awesome. I'm taking a screenshot of that, bro. That's dope, man. I'm taking a screenshot of that one. That's awesome. All right, up by 21. 3 minutes remaining. Bro, this is... Bro, Steph is just signing stuff for fans in the... Steph's going to the locker room. Night's over. We're winning. So Steph's walking down to the locker room. Not an injury or anything like that. I mean, unless something ridiculous has happened without us knowing. But Steph's heading to the locker room. Get Steph some food. Put him on the massage table. Get those legs nice and recovered. Let Steph get an early night. Wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. And Richards misses. Playlist, welcome in. Yeah, so Steph was just signing stuff for fans on the way in. What a cool moment. Trace with the steal. Throw it down, Richard. Yeah! he didn't have the bounce, bro. He didn't have the bounce. He didn't get up. Man, what a night. What a night. Man, I'm happy I streamed this, bro. Good, wholesome win. Jingles, Joe Ingles. Out to the corner. And another missed shot here. LJ Cryer's in. My man LJ Cryer's out there. As Joe Ingles hits the three. And although the Wolves are down by 20, he's a fan favourite, so he got a loud applause for that. He is the fan favourite for Minnesota. Okay, guys, we are now up to 955 subscribers. We are 45 away from 1,000. I want to see you guys try and get it up to 1,000. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so the Warriors got the end-of-bench lineup out there at the moment. Richard, LJ Cryer, Pat Spencer, Trace, and Quinton. Man, what a W, guys. What a win. Warriors win. Just need to stop shots from the Wolves. 100%. 100%. Let's do it again tomorrow. We'll be live for that one, guys. So if you guys are heading out, yeah, tune in again tomorrow. A bit of a later game. But yeah, we'll be live for that one as well. So yeah, see if Chris Finch can make some adjustments, or can Steve Kerr and the Dubs replicate what we've done here tonight? As QP will get some constellation points here at the end of this game. He'll head to the line. Congrats to the GSW. Yeah, good win. Good win. Harm Better says Warriors. Yeah, man. Love that profile pick. We're looking good. Alright, 2-2 at the line. Gained another sub. We're getting close, man. We could hit 1,000 if you guys really want to rally it. Alright, Dillingham misses. He's looking to get a lot of shots up here at the end of this game. We've got 2 minutes left, man. We've got 600 people in. We need 45 out of 600 people to sub, and we hit 1,000, bro. As Pat... Oh, we got to fight! We got to fight! Hold up, we got to fight! Oh, we've got to fight! Are we going to get an ejection? Oh! Because you know what I love about this? With the fight, we're playing again tomorrow, so it's going to be feisty. What happened here? So Joe Ingles and Quinton Post get into a headlock, and Joe Ingles says no to Quinton, and Quinton says, "Get out of here, old ass unk." Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is so funny. So it's going to be a tech foul on Joe Ingles. Oh, man. That's funny. Not the right time for this crap. Yeah, it is what it is. But what is interesting about it is we do play him again tomorrow. So that game will be feisty. Corner 3 misses there. Get the offensive board. Rob Dillingham. He's looking to shoot every shot. He misses. So Rob Dillingham, 1 of 4 here. Richard, Post, LJ Cryer. We love seeing some LJ buckets. Shooter LJ. LJ 3 misses as Trace Snelling gets the offensive board. Yes, sir. Run them likes up. Yeah. Nelly says hi from the Philippines. Great Warriors win. Very good Warriors win. Post got swatted twice by garbage players. Yeah, he wasn't happy. Jingles and... Oh, LJ Cryer 3. We love that. We love that. We love some LJ buckets. Alright, minute left here. So, it's a blowout win. Let's see what we're up to subs-wise. We are now up to 960. Can we somehow get 40 in these last few seconds here of this game? Alright, Pat Spencer. Last possession here for the Warriors. Quinton Post. Trace will be fouled. Wolves not happy. Alright, so 2 free throws here for the Warriors. A chance to further extend that lead. But what a battle it was between Steph and Ant tonight. Both played on Team USA. And both absolutely balled out here tonight. But wasn't enough for the Wolves. And DiVincenzo was great as well. 22 points, 6 triples. But yeah, it was just the big guys tonight that were disappointing for the Wolves. Rudiger. Oh, so the Wolves crowd's trying to get Chick-fil-A here. If Trace Jackson misses the second one, it's some Chick-fil-A for the crowd. Come on, Trace. Don't give him some Chick-fil-A. Screw him. Yay! It's it. Screw you, Wolves fans. You don't get any chicken after eliminating us from the playoffs last year. Get out of here, man. So that's going to be some more free throws here. Both teams being stubborn and playing to the end. Both teams, little bit of feistiness. And we did gain a follower on Instagram. There we go. That's something. All right. Shout out new sub here, Emerson. Is it Emerson 1411? Thank you very much. Steph Curry scores. Steph had 26 tonight. Didn't really have to play much in the fourth quarter, which is amazing. We are now only 36 subs away from a K. Everyone, right now, run up the sub count. Alright, so that's going to do it though. Warriors will get ball here on this final possession. Why is the scoreboard frozen again?
We'll have to get the Betty's chicken sandwich, right? There you go.
All right, but that's going to do it. 7 seconds left. Warriors dribbling out the clock. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. W's in the chat. Warriors 111, Wolves 85. The most unexpected blowout of the season so far, in my opinion, from a Warriors perspective. I really would not have expected that at all. Like, really good stuff tonight. We'll obviously do a bit of a post-game chat. We'll firstly see what's going on with the NFL. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. So, yeah, not too many games today, though, in the league. Obviously, 2 games postponed. Crazy amount of games being postponed. So, having a look here at the final box score. Now, if you are heading out, do appreciate you all for joining. Obviously, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. What we will do now, though, is as well, I want to hit we have 600 people in. I want to see if we can hit 1,000 subscribers. So, let's get this up. Where is it? Let's get this up. Let's get this up while we're here. Alright, we are literally 34 subs away from 1K. Can we hit it right now? Well, we got 500 people in. Can we hit 1,000 subscribers right now on stream? We got 500 people in. While we go through the box score, let's see if we can hit it. So if you haven't already, definitely make sure to drop a sub. So having a look at the box score firstly, though. Oh, here we go. Come on. Bit of 6-7. Come on. Let's run it up. We need 33 more. If you haven't already, make sure to... I got to go this side, don't I? Make sure to run up that sub button. Can we hit 1,000 right now on stream? We are 31 away. So while we do... Oh, come on. Let's do it now. You guys are running it up. We're 30 away. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. 971. You told me Warriors win. You did. You did. TDJ should have given the crowd free chicken. That's the only thing he's good at. Nah, screw the Minnesota crowd, bro. Screw the Minnesota crowd. After they trolled us after we lost. Alright, we're 26 subs away. Run up that sub button. We're trying to hit a K right now. We have 500 in still. Make sure to run it up. It'd be very much appreciated. First year on the channel. We're only growing by the day. It'll all be very much appreciated. Yeah, obviously, big things coming. I'm flying over to San Francisco from Melbourne. Melbourne to San Francisco in April to vlog 3 Warriors games. Which should be really, really good. So there'll be some really good content coming. Steph scores 26. Wolves blowout. Lost margin of 26. I know, you literally could not have asked for anything more in this game. Post and TDJ are borderline unplayable. I would love to see a Vucevic on the team. Alright, we're 21 away now. Can we get there? We are so close. Rams up 13-10. I did just see that, Andrew. I did just see that. Oh, I think the Seahawks win it, but I mean... Matt Stafford, he's good, man. And it'd be cool to see both the MVP candidates in the Super Bowl. We're now 20 away. Run it up. Make that 19. Make that 18. Come on, man. Let's get there. Let's get there. I'll update the manual sub count as well. I love my little manual sub count. Let's get there. We're 18 away. Now, I want to go through the quickly box score. Steph, 26. 4 steals. 4 steals. That's 3. I'm an idiot. 4 steals for the chef tonight. And also, Pajemski 4 steals, Richard 3 steals, 2 steals for Gee, a steal for Al, 2 steals for Dre, a steal for Quinton, a steal for Trace. Like, how about that? How many turnovers did we force tonight? I want to have a look. We forced 25 turnovers to only 12. That's probably one of the main reasons why. We're 17 away. Run it up. Come on, we still got 400 in. I know we can get there. I don't want to end until we get there. We're 15 away. Bro, this is nuts, bro. Alright, quickly getting back to it. So Steph, 26, 7 assists, 4 steals. Moody, 19 points. He was a just amazing player tonight. This is the version of Moses Moody we need. 8 rebounds as well. 2 steals we spoke about. Pajemski, 12 points, 5 boards. 6 assists, 4 steals, plus 16. I know people don't like Pajemski, but he was awesome tonight. Al, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. I love seeing Al in the starting lineup. I think Al Horford as a starter, when he's not out for those back-to-backs, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Guy Santos, 7.6 boards. 2 steals, 2 dimes as well. He was great. Melton, pretty quiet night from Melton. It was pretty inefficient. 4 of 13 from the field, 10 points. But, 4 of 13 from the field, 12 points. Richard had 10 points. Draymond was pretty quiet tonight. He only played 23 minutes, only had the 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, but had 5 dimes, 5 boards as well. Quinton, 5 points, 4 rebounds, and then obviously Buddy, 4 points. I thought Buddy was solid. Didn't do much scoring-wise, but had those 2 layups. And then obviously Trace, LJ, GP2, Pat kind of didn't really play much. And then for the Wolves, Ant-Man, 32 points, 11 rebounds. Absolutely backpacked tonight. Randall was disappointing, 11 points. 27% from the field. DiVincenzo was actually very inefficient. 36% from the field, but he was very good in that first half. But outside of that, just nothing for the Wolves. Like, literally, Ant and DiVincenzo combined for 55 out of the 85 points of the Wolves. So that should tell you a lot. Now, let me make sure I can read some chat. How may I call you? I don't really have, a channel, alias name. The channel's the Bay Area Breakdown. On my old YouTube channel, I used to get called Blaze. My actual name's Blake. So, I like the BAB. I think that's a cool little nickname, but yeah, let me know. You guys can maybe come up with one yourself. Maybe a little channel nickname or something like that. Steph the GOAT. Steph, Chef, look at Curry. Man, 3 away from 1,000. Let's get it on the board. Here we go. This is, the thing is as well, some of you guys were on the stream yesterday when I jumped on the chat about the postponing of this game. And I said I wasn't going to be able to stream it anymore. And I initially wasn't going to be able to, but I'm happy I've just streamed the last 3 quarters of the game. It ended up being one of the most successful streams ever. Blue Moon. Hang on, Blue Moon. We're about to hit a K. We're 1 away from a K. Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. We're stuck on 9 away. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. Yes, come on. Get in. Get in, chat. Yes. Yes, 1K. Let's go. Let's go, guys. That's all, bro. I can't believe we're already on a K. Bro, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That is actually nuts. No way. We're up to 1,005, bro. No way. Bro, that is nuts. Bro, massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed this stream. This is the most subscribers I've ever gained in a stream. We've gained 110 subscribers. So, a massive, massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I really, really do appreciate it. I love doing this. I love making Warriors content. It's my passion. I want to do this full time a couple of years down the line. But, bro, I can't believe we've already hit a K 1 season in. I thought it would take at least a few seasons before we got to 1,000. But, yeah, awesome. I really appreciate 1,000 in the books. Let's go. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. I was hoping we'd have 1,000 by the time April rolled around on my trip, but bro, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, bro. Massive thank you to everyone. This is nuts. Truly nuts. We've just notched up a K. How awesome. I really do appreciate it. And we'll hopefully continue to grow over the next decade. I want to do this for the next decade. I can see the vision. I have 20 people in my... Bro! Undisputed W! There's a reason you got a W in your name. W, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's go. I'm a very young Warriors fan. I'm turning 71 this year here in the Philippines. You can call me Lola. Steve, all right. We certainly will. Also as well, let's see what's happening in the NFL. Let's see. Let's quickly see what's happening in the NFL. Ooh, all right. Second half of that'll be good. Second half of that will be very good. I'll be excited for that. That should be really good. But I can't believe it. We already got a K. Man, it's good to see. Good to see the hard work paying off. I've put a lot of sleepless nights, late nights, early mornings, taking my computer to work and editing during my lunch break rather than eating to do graphics for streams and edit videos and editing shorts and all that. So, I do dedicate, a lot of time into this channel, but I absolutely love it. So we're going to actually probably have to make a bigger little graphic thing now for the manual sub count at the top. The 1,000 barely fits in there. We'll have to make it a bit smaller. That's all right. We'll just leave it at 1,000 on that for now. You missed Monte Ellis. Yeah, what a long time ago that was. I appreciate it, Undisputed, and appreciate the help as well. But yeah, hopefully only up from here. Hopefully only up from here. We live tomorrow. We live a couple days after that versus Utah. There'll be a video out in a couple days as well. A bunch of shorts. I don't know if any of you guys see the shorts, but I literally have recapped every single Warriors game so far. How many games we had? 26 plus 21. 47. So I've recapped 47 out of 47 games on like a short form video every single game of the season. Have not missed one yet, and I don't plan on missing one at all. I've streamed like probably 75% of the games, like a video a week. I'm really grinding up on this channel. I really want this to be, hopefully a really good community, good spot to go to for all things Warriors. Ant with, does that say Amp? I think you mean Ant with 8 turnovers. Yeah, so tonight for the Wolves, I didn't realize it was that bad until I've actually had like a proper look at this box score. But yeah, the Wolves were just terrible. Like 25 turnovers as a team. Like that's ridiculous. I didn't realize Ant had 8 turnovers though. I knew DiVincenzo had like 5. But that's bad. So that's 13 combined turnovers from Ant and DiVincenzo. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll hopefully only grow Undisputed. Like you should be very excited, everyone in the chat, for the content coming soon. Like, using OBS, yeah. Yeah, I think OBS is the best streaming, place to stream on. The best place to stream, I think, is OBS. I'd recommend that to anyone out there trying to, maybe stream Warriors games or stream something. Don't stream Warriors games. Don't try and compete with me. Don't make my life harder. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, but I recommend it to people. I always say this. Like, especially in today's era, or today's generation, you lose nothing with trying to make content. Like, you might as well just try whatever you're passionate with. Just give it a go. Just record or stream. It'll probably take a while to get going. Like, for me, this is probably, month 9, I'm going to say? Like, let me have a look. So, he was literally one of, if not my first viewer. Literally 3 months ago, I was averaging like 5 viewers a stream. Like, I just couldn't figure it out. The graphics weren't great. And just, persistent work, showing up for the bad games, showing up for the wins, the losses, trying to improve and continue and whatnot. And yeah, it's obviously started to pan out. Did Ant play? Yeah, Ant played. Ant played well, apart from the turnovers. 32 points. Ant was really good. Really good considering the standards of the rest of the Wolves players, is probably what I should say. Tapped into every video or short. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, so with the videos, like, I think that the streams have definitely been more consistent in terms of the numbers. The videos have been very inconsistent. Like, I'll have one video get like 100 views, and then the next video get like thousands of views, and then 150 views again. Like, if you have a look at the 4 most recent videos, 150 views, 10k, 4k, and then 150 views. So yeah, there's that weird little like view jail I get into sometimes where I just can't get onto the algorithm above 150 views. So I'm just kind of working out why those videos do well and then while some of the other ones don't do well. Just trying to figure out, like, there's so much technicality to it. Like, the way you title videos can change it. Certain things in the thumbnail can change it when you upload as well. So just trying to figure out all those things moving forward. Because I think I've got the streaming, like, not down pat, but at least to a point where I can keep growing it very, very quickly. Like, I wouldn't mind as well adding more and more graphics. Like, I wouldn't mind trying to make it, as well edited on the streams as possible. Like, I wouldn't mind adding some, like, rolling graphics that, like, pop up on the screen. That would be something cool to figure out. Same here. One video could hit 9K, and then the rest are graveyard. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. But, so I've done, like, I've looked into the videos, I've looked at the titles, and what I've noticed is the two videos that got 150 views, I mentioned players' names specifically, rather than just saying the Warriors. It was Draymond Green or Jimmy Butler. So I think titling it the Warriors has a lot to do with it. So I'm going to make sure I put Warriors in the titles. I want to see if that has an impact on it. And then as well, I think the thumbnail design with 3 players in it, with the jersey swaps, because I've learned how to do like jersey swaps and stuff like that as well. Learning how to do stuff like that will definitely help. It sucks that Butler has an ACL. Yeah, because I'm telling you, we could have had a deep run if he was healthy. Because we could do stuff like this, but without Jimmy, it makes it tough in a 7-game series and multiple 7-game series as well. Wolves falling fast. Yeah, like their record is literally not that much better than ours. Like, they're 27-19, we're 26-21. Like, yeah, Chris, we literally just hit it. Chris, I'm so happy I didn't end up streaming this. I think, yeah, I don't know if you were on the stream yesterday. I just did like a quick updating stream. I wasn't going to stream this game at all. And it is literally one of the most successful streams. It's the most subs we've ever gained in a stream. So we just hit, I think at the beginning of the stream, it would have been at like 895. So 895, and we've gone up to well over 1,000 now. So massive thank you to everyone. I really appreciate it. It's got me happy, man. I'm excited, man. Keep knocking down the goals. The big one to try and get is 10K. That would be the awesome one. That's the one I've got. That's the one I've got on the vision board of what I want to get to. Oh, Chris, didn't even think of that. That wasn't even in my mind. Yeah, I'll have to set all that up as well. Because my big thing I want to do next is upgrade the quality of the streams. Like, the webcam now is certainly serviceable, but I want to get a camera for a webcam so it's like ultra crisp 4K, 180 to 4K, 60 frames per second, just like really good quality. And then obviously as well a microphone. So yeah, we'll talk about that later, Chris, as well. While you're still here, I'm probably gonna have lunch. I reckon I'll be down there at 3 or 4 around then. I'll talk to you soon, but yeah, I'll stay on for a little bit longer, have lunch. I want to probably leave the house at... I'll probably try and leave the house at 1:06. Because the thing to leave my house is 1:06 or 1:46. So sometime around then. But yeah, so that's the next big thing. So obviously now start to set up monetization. You know, I don't really care about making money off this channel. Like, that's not why I'm doing it, and that's not what my long-term focus is. But, you know, if I can get a little bit, you know, I can just put it towards new equipment. Try and make these streams as high quality as possible. And obviously as well, giveaways and stuff too. I'll probably do like a big one at, I don't know, would we do 5K or something? Like, I was thinking of maybe like a signed jersey of some player. Like, obviously not Steph. Those jerseys go for well over 1,000. I can't even get my hands on one myself. Something like that, or something like maybe like a jersey and like a signed card or something, because they're a lot more attainable. Like, that's what I was probably thinking for 5K, like a little giveaway. Do like a jersey. So what I was thinking was, this is what I had in mind. So either a signed jersey or just a normal retail jersey of your choice. So if you want a Will Richard statement jersey, you can have that. Ship it straight out to you from the Warriors shop. And then maybe like a signed card as well of like a player, like a Pajemski or a Mooney or something of those likings. So that's probably what I had in mind. Kuminga plays 2 games and they lose, and then Kuminga sits his game and they win. Go figure. Yeah, true that. That's an interesting thought. We'll see tomorrow if he does play, how different the team looks. Hope I meet Steph, bro. If I ever made a video with Steph, bro. I mean, Flight's going to be the first one to do it. Like, that's well deserved. I've got a lot of time to catch up on Flight. But yeah, so undisputed. Obviously, you know, I think I've already said it a few times in stream. Obviously from Melbourne, Australia. So obviously I've only ever been to 1 Warriors game in my life so far. I went last year. I flew over to LA, went and watched the Warriors v Lakers. That super exciting end of season, regular season game between those 2 teams. Like right after Luka got traded, right after Jimmy got traded. Flew over. It was awesome. I had great seats. And I'll show you guys the video because I've shown it a few times when I first started streaming back in the day. But Steph Curry has pointed at me. If that counts for anything in life, probably will put it on my resume. But yeah, so I had really good seats. I was super close. This is how close I got to Steph. I'll try and put the video on very, very like slowly. So this is how close. I want to get the pause. So this is how close we got to Steph. Right here. Right here. Have a look. Bang. So this was after the game. I like walked over to the tunnel because I was sitting a little bit right to the tunnel. Obviously, we just won. Steph had just chatted up with David Beckham. And while he was doing that, I got over to the tunnel. Now, as you can see, all the fans on that side, where I was sitting, or where I was standing at that moment, there was no one on that side because you weren't allowed to stand there. There was security behind me after I went there. They didn't let anyone else stand next to me. So I was on this whole side myself. So I'm screaming. I'm like, Steph, let's go, Steph. Good game, go. Let's go, Steph, you're the GOAT. I didn't try to get anything signed because I'm like, I know he's not going to stop. But right here, I'm screaming. I'm like, Steph, let's go. The fucking GOAT, let's go. Screaming like a little bloody child. And he must have heard it right there because you can see here, he looks at me. That's when I was screaming. He looks at me here. And then hits your boy with the point. I see you, my goat. I see you. He's tapped in, man. He's tapped in. So that's pretty cool. Probably the coolest thing I own. I would love if there was a feature to get videos in a photo frame, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is pretty cool. We need another center. We need to send another Bogut to Golden State. I think it should be Vucevic. I think Vucevic, obviously, I'd much prefer Bogut. But yeah, I would love to get Vucevic. I hope to meet Steph. That doesn't count as meeting Steph. I feel like to meet Steph, it has to be at least an autograph of the jersey. But I don't know. I would love to get a photo. I would much take a photo over a signed jersey. But I think with that, I've seen videos because I wanted to get a bit of knowledge on, do the players stop and take photos, or should I have a jersey hanging off ready to get signed? What should I do? I was watching videos of people at the Chase Center. It seems like a lot of the time he just grabs a pen, signs, and then just walks off. He's not going to stop for a photo, which I understand because then everyone will want a photo. So probably just trying to get the jersey signed. But I'll be holding a bunch of stuff because I'll be holding the camera for the vlog, and then I'll be holding the jersey at the pen. Hopefully I don't drop the camera on him or anything like that. But yeah, unfortunately none of the other Warriors players stopped. Draymond got signed for a few fans, but he kind of stopped once he came around to my section. But that's okay. I would love to meet Steph one day. You live in the Bay Area. Yeah, so I'm flying over there. So Mike, what any places I should go to food-wise, touristy places-wise? I'm there. I'm staying in San Fran for about over a week. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm just staying in downtown. Obviously, I'll go to the Alcatraz Museum, go to all the gardens, go to the bridge, going to 3 Warriors games versus the Spurs, Cavs, Rockets, all juicy matchups to end off the regular season. Hopefully, Steph plays in at least just one of them. I'd be happy. Hopefully see Wemby play. Like that's so my hope is that just like Steph and Wemby play in that game, Warriors Spurs, just a banger vlog. But yeah, obviously I love KD. KD is my second favorite player of all time. Obviously 2 MVP finals MVPs with us, so be cool to see him. I might even rock the Warriors KD jersey I own at that game. Anything on P9. So I did just buy this a couple of weeks ago. Let me just grab it for you guys. I'll show you what I'm wearing to the Warriors games I'm going to. I will show you guys. It's very, very cool. I bought this. Bro, how cool is this? So this is what I'm wearing to the Warriors games. 2000, as you can, it's a obviously Mitchell and S jersey. You can see this one. Have a look at that. I got this Mitchell and S one as well. 2009, 2010 Steph Curry rookie jersey, and it's beautiful, like thick old school quality. It's amazing. So this will be the drip I'll be wearing at the Warriors game. So I'll obviously, of course, be dripped out. So I'll wear that to probably the first game. So I want to have 3 jerseys for the 3 different games. So I think jersey-wise, what I'll wear, that'll be the one I wear for the very first game, Warriors Spurs. And then the second game, I'll probably buy a jersey that day. Because I want to have a little bit of money put aside. Like, bro, how am I going to go to the Warriors shop and not buy a bunch of stuff? Like, I don't really buy a lot of clothes. Like, I mean, most clothes I have are Warriors related. But, like, I'll have to get something. I'll probably get a jersey, though. Because when I went to LA, they didn't sell anything Warriors. They didn't sell anything Warriors. It was literally just, because obviously it was all just Lakers. But I thought maybe there'd be, like, a stand outside the crypto arena selling, like, some form of Warriors merch. Because I wanted to buy something. But it was all Lakers stuff. Nah, so yeah, obviously didn't get to get anything there. So I'll probably wear that the first night. I was going to try and put like $200 aside to buy a jersey over there. I was going to get a Jimmy Butler jersey. I might still get a Jimmy jersey. But you guys know I love Brandon, so maybe a Pods jersey. Maybe try and meet Pods. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's my best chance at meeting a player. Buy like one of the role guys' a Melton jersey. Oh, that would actually be hard. And what I'll do is, because I'll buy it the day of the game, I'll know the jersey we're wearing that night. So if it's a City Edition jersey, I'll buy that one. If it's the white one, I'll wear that one. That could be a Melton jersey. What do you reckon, chat? Whose jersey should I buy? I'm not going to get a Steph. I say I'm not going to get a Steph jersey. I probably will buy a Steph jersey as well. But I want to get like a unique jersey. Like a Pat Spencer, a Richard. A real Richard would be cool. I like Melton though. A Melton jersey. And get like a photo, or sign your jersey. He would be a player to do that. I know you said GP3. I know you meant to say GP2. I saw you delete the message. I know you meant to say GP2. That's alright. Yeah, so definitely could consider that. So there's a lot of good guys. So I'll probably do that night 2. And then night 3 versus the Rockets. If KD is playing, I'll wear my Warriors KD jersey. Show love to the former Finals MVP. And I love KD, man. So I'll do that. And then unfortunately, I'm not going to any baseball. It's too far. I thought they might have played the ice hockey at the Chase Center, but it's not the case. It's not the case. It's so far. I know they're the San Jose Sharks, but I thought, I don't know, it would be close to the baseball and to the Warriors arena, but it wasn't the case. It's so far away, bro. But yeah, that was that. So not going to that. It's so far to get there. I'm like, it's just not worth it. I've already been to the ice hockey. I went to an LA Kings game. It was really good. I wanted to go again. I loved the ice hockey. It was a lot of fun. I'm not an NHL fan by any means, in all honesty, but it was just fun to go to. But yeah, I'm also going to 2 baseball games. Like, I'm going to 2 nights of the baseball. Giants are playing the Mets, so go to that. And apparently the San Francisco Giants Stadium's like an iconic one. Apparently it has like one of the nicest views. So I made sure to get seats at the top, like behind the batting base. So I'm like looking towards the water. Apparently it's a super nice view. So that'll be fun. So my plan content-wise, I will wrap it up in probably about 5 minutes as well. I do have a lot to do. I really had no intention on streaming this. It was a last-minute decision, and man, one of the best decisions ever. It's one of those things that just makes me remember, like, sometimes in life you just gotta trust your gut. And I just had a gut feeling just to stream it the last 3 quarters. How many points does Steph Curry have? 26 tonight, Brent. Nothing crazy. Didn't have to be, a 30-point performance from Steph, but, he did his thing. Had a little Curry flurry, a couple of points. But, yeah, so content-wise, I'm planning on doing like a clickbaity style YouTube video. I flew 24 hours to watch Steph Curry. I'll do one of those for the first game if Steph and Wemby both play, and then I'll probably just do 2 normal vlogs for the other 2 games, and then I'll probably do a massive kind of week vlog. I'll probably title it Warriors fan visits San Francisco for the first time. I'll include all the little clips from the basketball game. I'll include baseball, the bridge, food. I'll do all that type of stuff. And probably an IRL stream one day, because I have one day where I literally have nothing planned. So I'll probably literally just take the phone and just do an IRL stream, IRL stream at Chase Center, walk around. Because show you guys, because obviously a lot of us are international fans and haven't had the chance to go to the Chase Center. I've never been to the Chase Center before. Before I do go, touch wood, nothing happens to me before then. That'd be fucking bad. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool stream, IRL stream at the Chase Center. Show you guys what the Chase Center kind of actually looks like, all the little details and all that. That could be fun. And then I wouldn't mind going to Oracle Arena. I think that'd be some cool photos and cool content. And just cool to go to. I wouldn't mind going to Oracle. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's probably all I've got to say. I will be live tomorrow, so, tune in for that one. Definitely tune into that. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Massive thank you for all the support on this stream. I'm honestly overwhelmed. It was awesome. Cannot believe we've got a K already. I didn't think I'd get it within a year. Honestly, awesome. Really awesome. So for the rest of the day, obviously, I'll edit my game review of this short. Post-game graphic on Insta as well. Make sure to follow me there if you haven't already. Bay Area Breakdown YT. Yeah, do all that post-game content. And then, yeah, I'm heading out to meet a mate who was in the chat before. We're going to go hit a gym session, then come home, work on a new video, keep the productive days rolling. Got work the next morning as well, so we're in grind mode over here, man. It's good. But yeah, that will probably do it. I'll just quickly stay on for another minute just to let you guys put in your final comments. That is 100% right, Bill. That's what I was saying earlier in the fourth quarter. The less we can play Steph Curry, the better. I originally thought that this game might have come down to the wire and maybe Steph would play too much to the point where it's probably just not worth playing him tomorrow. But I think he should play now. As long as he doesn't come up with any general soreness or anything like that, I don't see any reason why Steph Curry wouldn't play. Personally, at the end of the day, they might just say, Steve Kerr and the Warriors and Steph might just say, hey, we got to win. All we wanted to do was just split this little mini series and we're happy. So we've got that win. We'll just see what we can do with the young guys. But yeah. Yeah, Steve loves managing his minutes. He's very precise on that. You could literally be on track to have the most points in a quarter, but if your minutes are up, you're off to the bench. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're Steph Curry. Doesn't matter if you're Pat Spencer, Will Richard, Draymond. He loves being very specific with the minutes, Steve Kerr. But yeah, that'll probably do it though, guys. I can't believe we still have 100, and we'll check the NFL as well. We'll see what's going on in that. So yeah, there's only a couple more games to the NBA. Nuggets, Grizzlies postponed, and same with the Mavs, Bucks. So yeah, I'm assuming a lot of people probably just be watching the NFL by now. Ooh, Seahawks are up. Sam Darnold with the touchdown. Ooh, that's going to be a good finish, man. I'm excited to watch that. I'll have my lunch and watch that for sure. All right. So, yeah, hope you all did enjoy. Obviously, do apologize for not streaming the first quarter. Unfortunately, work literally finished as the game was starting. But, yeah, I'm happy we got home, streamed the last 3 quarters. Literally one of the best streams in channel history despite not streaming the first quarter. So, your guys' support is really much appreciated. Yeah, that will hurt, definitely, Bill. That's why I think we need to bring in someone like a Vucevic who can play on a nightly basis and then have Al every couple of nights. I think we'd actually be a chance then. I keep saying it. I want trade for Wiggins, trade for Vucevic, and just see what the team could do. That's my thoughts, but yeah. See you later, everyone. Hope you all did enjoy. Warriors 111 to Wolves 85. We'll be live tomorrow. A little bit of a later game. We'll be streaming the full game this time at least. We'll see if we can give the Wolves the broom, the sweep. But yeah, see everyone. Massive thank you for 1,000 subscribers. We are only just beginning. It's going to be lit. 2026, man. W year. Make sure to get on the grind. Appreciate